Hello, audience, and welcome to the Guild of Adventurers side quest. This will be Lavender and Friends, the heist to lose it all. I am Isaac Gutierrez, playing Lavender Storm and Doggonnet Lepet. As always, I am accompanied by the ever-charming Humberto Val as Denninmin, the Rabid Rabbit. The always unknown and ever-mysterious Gorza as Remy, the big buff blue tiefling. The never playing but ever listening and finally getting to play Barkas as Darkus. And finally, our ever intelligent and ever witty DM, Mac, the God. And we all welcome you to the Guild of Adventurers side quests. Sure, let's start with Barkas on the top.
He's basically a half elf. No, not Sun Descent. Let's go with Sun Descent. I'd say about 25 years old. He's slightly older than.
This is way too
No.
intense.
He's about 40 years old. Yeah, 40 years old. So yeah, amber eyes, long pointed ears, messy hair. He wears a dark leather jacket with a turquoise blue. What would you call that? Feathers?
Ruffle.
Ruffle, thank you. And then he has his right hand wrapped up in bandages, and his left hand is basically in a nice black glove.
Alright, how about you, Kuna?
So I am playing Denninmin. Let me pull up his stuff a little bit. Denninmin, the rabbit. What his voice is really hard. It sounds like I'm saying rabbit twice. He will get offended and angry at that. So just basically for clarification, that's basically what he's saying. He's wearing the normal jester outfit. It is leather. That's kind of his armor anyway, but it's pretty much just like any normal jester. Nothing spectacular or anything like that, with a hat that kind of has the two bells on the side. Black and whites with kind of the two-tone patterns. Looks very jestery at that. He is a druid rogue, mostly a druid. There's not really much about him besides he's also a rabbit with long ears and also a cute personality. Murder.
Alright, dang it. Do you want to go next?
Excuse me, sir. I am...
Sorry, Dognet.
I'm a female tiefling who wears a mannequin mask to hide my face and various wrappings around my head that ends up covering my horns, not really giving away my tiefling nature, as instead of even having my tail whipping around, I actually have it wrapped down my leg, concealing it completely. You actually cannot tell my race, except for the fact that I tell you, but everyone else will not be able to tell my race. They'll only be able to tell the very effeminate voice that comes out of a tall, slender jester wearing black and white clothes with red detailing and golden like frizzles and jewelry about her. You notice there's a lot of muscle tone to her. For how slender and athletic she looks extremely physically strong and able. Hello, my name is Doggonnet Lepet, but you may call me the Crimson Hatter.
And Remy.
Yo, I hit the wrong button on my mic, sorry.
Hey,
Remy
I can't stress this enough, but fuck you guys.
fuck you, I fucking hate all of you. No, Remy is a 6'2", also tiefling female, however, unlike shithead over here, she's perfectly fine with expressing her infernal heritage. She's got
so you're
bright,
gonna die.
pretty much, she's got bright blue skin, small little nubby horns, and her tail, which is because she's a glacier tiefling, has a sort of heart-shaped appendage at the end. Just sort of sits casually, either wrapped around her waist or just flowing freely wherever she goes.
You notice
She's good.
Doggonnet kind of stare at your tail a little bit.
She's got this short white pixie cut hair, and
Why is everyone trying to make a move on poor Remy?
No, it's not a move. It's because I'm a tiefling. I noticed a different tail.
Remy's just sort of
okay.
chilling.
Yeah, no.
And,
Darkus may be sexually harassing. I'm just investigating.
I mean,
Two
can I
of
join in?
her most distinct features are the giant tattoo that takes up the entirety of her back. It's shaped like a butterfly, and the wings go up and curl into like the back of her arms. And she also constantly lacks any form of weapon or armor.
All right, so our party has been invited by Lavender to partake in a heist on
Duke
Aduni. Yes, and he lives in a very gothic manor up on a hill against a cliff. And they're going to try to steal. He's hosting a party to reveal some kind of incredible magical artifact he's recently come into possession of. And our party has gained various means of entering here. So okay, so what kind of like? It's just the middle of the day. What is Live?
At
I
the
assume
moment,
he's in his.
yeah, I'm in my office. Maybe I'm like giving. So here's what happened. Ever since Astrid gave me the fairies, my messengers, they're still there, but instead they run.
Did Astrid give you the fairies?
Yep, she gave me the 10 fairies.
All right.
At the end of the fucking thing, I had a whole scene with her at the end of the False Hydra episode.
Oh right.
Yeah. So my messengers are now actually managers. They run the contract area, and the fairies who are faster deliver contracts.
Okay.
And then the horses instead go to my guards, so that my guards, if they need to apprehend anybody, they can do it quickly. Yeah, you like that? Kind of creative work.
That works.
And
So-
I'll be sitting there talking to probably one of my only remaining kobolds, Grachrach, the like nice one.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Is Grachrach, is there any new contracts today?
Don't know.
Great. I like to stand up and walk out to my elf.
Yeah.
Hello.
sir.
Is there any new contracts today?
You'll have to check the message board.
Oh, I like to stretch. Okay, I could use a walk today anyways. I like to pat her on the back and say, you're doing a good job, by the way. And walk, can I just continue walking? And I'm gonna go check the bounty board.
Okay, so as you're kind of looking over the various potential jobs, there's a few that are kind of lackluster. You might send one or two lone adventurers to do it, like take care of a small goblin camp, or help a village get over a economic crisis.
I sent Saeed
so-
to the economic crisis and Deva to the goblins.
Okay, cool. And as you're looking at these, a boy comes up. He's riding on horseback. He has several bags around his waist with just overflowing with these letters and white envelopes with fancy gold trim and
Oh, my.
purple seal.
Hello there.
And he walks up and he says, are you, and he kind of pulls out a list from his bag and looks it over. Lavender Storm.
Oh, that is me. How can I help you?
Yes, I have a letter for you from, let's see, Duke, Dudney.
Oh, yes,
Uh,
yes.
You heard of him?
Of course, I know many dukes. I like to grab the letter.
Yeah, he passes it to you. That place creeps me out.
Oh, please.
Skullkeep Manor.
Oh, that's just the aesthetic. He's a little gothic. Please, he's a very nice man.
You know, there are rumors he performs necromancy.
Of course, just rumors. The only people screaming is our orgies there. I give the kid a wink.
Right. And he turns around and kind of trots away.
I like to open and read the letter.
Yeah, so it's a formal invitation from the Duke himself inviting you to a grand party where he will be revealing an incredible magical artifact that he recently came into possession of.
Oh, my
And-
good friend, a duke, I do not know. Time to steal his shit.
You don't know this guy, but he seems to just kind of be inviting a bunch of rich people, based on what you've read.
Time to steal his shit. Sounds like a great mission that I will not be going on. For I'm just too busy, so let me go look at my adventurers list of recent adventurers who kind of signed up to join.
Mm-hmm.
I'll look at them like, oh, let me see. Better jesters. I like to immediately, when I see the gestures, I like to go write a letter to the Duke back, requesting, gifting 2 gestures for entertainment.
Okay.
As a thank you for the invitation. And Lavender changes his mind. He will be attending for the night, but he will not be the one breaking in. He'll be the one.
Okay.
He'll be the one overlooking the entire operation as he starts writing up contracts and picking out people from the adventures list. The elf sees the ferocity that she hasn't seen in a few months from Lavender. This sudden idea, a scheme, a con she hasn't seen him make in quite a while.
All right.
If she, at any point during the next day she enters my office, very much like a Charlie Sheen from Always Sunny in Philadelphia meme, there's a lot of planning on how to break into the place. You see me like sending out orders to fairies, trying to get schematics. It looks like just fucking different things, trying to figure out locks and who's going. I'm like, you see me like sending out bribes, trying to figure out who's going and like who's gonna get in my way of my scheme. It looks fairly hectic, but an artifact can be sold for quite a lot.
Excellent.
And then, let me see. Gorza, are you able to roleplay right now?
I am indeed, yes.
I'm gonna call for Snoozy. Snoozy. You're gonna receive a letter.
Snoozy.
Yeah, you're gonna receive a letter that is like, please come to my office, new mission, I need you to be captain of crew.
Where is Snoozy? Like, what is going on in her life?
Sneezy, aside from, planning her wedding with Dave or whatever, has, been spending a lot of time, with a couple other, minor sort of low-level adventurers, just sort of having her own little crew in her off time, and, more specifically, she has been buddying up with, one very tall blue glacier tiefling named Remy.
Okay, so Sneezy, you guys are in a village right now. You guys just finished resolving a conflict with a local troll that has been demanding taxes before anyone could cross a bridge.
An actual troll bridge. He had a little gate that went up and down and everything.
Right.
The toll troll.
The toll troll, exactly.
And as you're you guys are probably drinking in the tavern, relaxing, talking about it. The villagers are buying you free drinks, and a fairy flies in through the window and says, he looks almost like an elf. He's dressed in green and gold robes, and he flies. He doesn't have any wings, but he kind of floats up to you very quickly, and
he's holding a little messenger bag, has a little messenger hat.
Right. He tosses a letter onto the table, and as he does so, it kind of expands and grows to you guys' size. Then he turns around and flies off. What does the letter say?
Snoozy and other friends, stop. Lavender needs your help with a new mission. You need to be the captain of my crew. Stop. Many big monies. Stop. Sorry, autocorrect. Stop. Lots of money to help your bakery ass and help pay off your debt. Stop. Many big hugs and cat purrs. Lavender.
Cat purse, cat purse, cat purse, cat purse. And as soon as he's like getting excited reading, Remy, her friend, just sort of like taps her on the shoulder and says, so, is this that guy you were talking about? Also, why did he like write stop after every? We're not going to talk about that. No, is this that guy that you were talking about? And long story short, so I don't sit here and RP with myself for 5.5 minutes. Sanusi basically explains that, yeah, that's her boss and all, and it would be good for Remy to branch out and stop taking these itty-bitty minor jobs. Because, holy shit, are they not going anywhere.
Cool. Awesome. So, yeah, he would head out to Hub.
And as you, like, enter my office, whoever you're playing, Gorza, you will immediately see the Always Sunny from Philadelphia, Charlie scene of crazy maps set up everywhere and schematics as Lavender looks a mess. He's not wearing a shirt. He is, looks as if his fur is like slightly patted down. It looks like he's been studying intensely for a few days.
Hey Siri,
Oh, hello!
show me what is It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Ah, cool. Shit from before I was born. Alright. Well, yeah, no. But Remy walks in with Sinise at her side because she didn't feel like coming alone. And, well, almost immediately, Sinise just sort of runs across the room and is already arms around your waist hugging you because it's been a minute since she's seen you. And
I give her head pats and like purr lightly.
Much joyous. And, while that's going on, Remy's just gonna sort of like bow and say, hi, my name is Remy. I can only assume that you're Lavender?
I bow deeper, and then I go, yes, my name is Lavender Storm. Great adventurer, great businessman, great and even greater friend. I extend my hand out for a paw out for a handshake.
And she will take your hand and shake it, and one thing you notice about her immediately is that on top of being fucking enormous, her skin is unnaturally cold. Like, if you've ever felt an undead level of cold, as if there's no life in her.
As I hold your hand, I kind of grip it tightly. I'm like, you feel as a corpse I've held before. Have I killed you before?
I would hope not.
Why are you so cold?
I don't want to get into it.
Fair enough. Mysterious backstories make for grander adventures. He starts writing a contract for you, detailing your crew, basically. You're going to be working under him and his supervision at this ball. He's going to... You'll be his, air quotes, bodyguard, and you'll be wearing a very nice dress with your armor underneath and your weapons underneath. This dress is paid for by Lavender and has like pockets underneath it to be able to pull out like fucking crossbows and stuff.
Yes, the James Bond dress.
Absolutely. Other than that, your crew will be detailing 2 jesters who he has gifted to the most gracious host for the night. They'll be our distractions and performers. And then finally, he looks at this little list. Who else do we have? Oh, yes, Barkas' character. Barkas, what's your character's name? What was that?
Well, I'm sorry, what was the question? I didn't hear it.
What is your character's name?
Darkus. Darkas.
That's right, thank you. And finally, he gets over this one little bit, and you see this, like, he, like, taps it a few times. Darkus. No last name, but apparently he's good. He is gonna come in, and he's gonna be our backhand man, breaking through the windows and such, looking through the back. And if he needs your help, I point to you, Gorza, Remy. You, in costume, as my bodyguard, will go make your way around to the break in the back and let him in. That way we have a way in, and we can start our search around for the artifact.
Sounds easy enough, I suppose.
I certainly hope so. Other than that, Sanusi, I like give her. I turn back around. I put my arm around her. I'm guessing you're not going to be joining them on this mission then.
I would love to come along, but
You want to go on the other one with David, don't you? To plan your wedding.
Yeah. I was gonna try and lie, but I'm not good at lying.
I know. I could tell.
Sorry.
It's okay. You know I'm here for you. I give you a pat on the head. I give you, like, once again, just a gold. I do that randomly for you, just to help pay
Then
off your
she
debts.
jumps out the window.
Okay, well, It's Goblin. I like to yell the directions that I sent David on. Hopefully you get there. Like
I
out the
can
window.
smell her.
She hasn't left yet. She's still in the hotel. Okay, whatever. She'll find her. I turn back to Remy. Long friend?
Yeah, for a while.
Good. You're about to make a lot of new friends. And I kind of escort her out my office and go, I'll see you in a week, and close my door. And by the end of the week, Mac, can I have Lavender in the finest tailored tabaxi suit with burgundy, black, and gray details and colors?
Yes.
And
Sure.
he'll have the classic James Bond fucking look, and that's it.
What's everyone's alter egos?
Well, I assume me and Kuna are gonna be just ourselves, as we are
Okay.
the performers that were gifted.
Right.
Yes, sir.
AKA, I am Doggonnet La Pet, AKA the Crimson.
Okay.
And I am Denninmin, the rabbit.
Sweet. What about you, Gorza?
Remy, the bodyguard.
Okay, why?
So-
So, why
so-
the bodyguard
so
at the?
So genius that it works. No.
So, I mean, really, you just need like maybe a name and how you amassed your fortune, because this is like a party for nobles.
Oh, couldn't he just be my bodyguard since I'm a noble?
Yeah, pretty much.
He
I
could
mean,
be if that's what you
That was
want
the
to do.
plan. So if
And that
Lavender's
way-
going, so-
Yeah. And that way, it would be totally suspicious that out of her dress, she pulls out weapons.
Right. What kind of armor do you wear?
She just wears like basic leather bracers.
Okay.
I'll be very honest, Lavender wears no armor in this mission.
All right.
He only ever brings, and I'm being very specific with this, other than his basic like gold identity, like his fucking wallet, etc. He has like keys. Like, other than like basic stuff, he brings us 2 daggers that he has in both his shoes, and his hand crossbow, and that's it.
Okay.
All hidden.
Cool. So, the party
You
is supposed to
mind
take
going
place in a week's time, and it's about 6 days travel. So you should get there a day before, and then you'll probably spend that day. Everyone will kind of maybe find an inn to stay in, and go over the plan with everyone and get prepared, get whatever gear you need,
Sweet.
and then
I call Lavender walks in. Oh, hello everybody. I'm so happy you have gathered here with me. He like rolls out like the schematics on a table in the back room he's paid off at the tavern. He's like, okay, so any idea about the equipment you need to get in? Any ideas? And he kind of just sits back.
do you want to
With the
like
lowest.
go scout out the area first to see what kind of the environment is?
Sure.
I would not be
Who's going?
Remy will go.
Not Lavender.
I'll
He's
go as well.
taking list and trying to get
Okay,
equipment.
roll stealth.
Advantage with that with my shoes. No, wait, no, I didn't get shoes.
Say 18 adjusted.
Oh, my hat of
18.
disguise. Do I get advantage with the hat of disguise since I can basically look like anybody I want?
Yeah, sure.
You know what?
Roll.
Doggonnet will go too. And instead of rolling stealth, he's gonna use his boots of flying, and he's gonna fly above it for a minute.
So I
Okay,
rolled a
you'll still
13
have to
and a
make
20.
a stealth
Okay.
check.
So I'll take
13
the
and a
20 for
20.
advantage.
All right.
Yeah, not natural, regular 20.
18.
Hold up, I can roll too. Just give me a second. I just need to.
Okay, everyone's
this up.
going.
Would you like me to roll for you, brother?
Yeah, we'll just roll for you.
Brother, you do not want my
No.
roll.
Huh?
I said, brother, you do not want my roll.
I have a plus 11 in stealth, and I got a
You should
21.
be fine.
21.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, cool.
All right, so you guys head over there. Does anyone have like binoculars or a telescope or anything?
I do. I have a magnifying glass.
That's not
I did buy a
binoculars.
telescope.
A magnifying glass would be for up close. Because kind of what you're doing is like staying behind the tree line and kind
Yeah.
of just looking at the environment, maybe walking like around the area in a wide circumference. So I'll have just one of you make a investigation check with advantage.
Which is
Is this-
better, the magnifying glass or the binocular, or the telescope or the magnifying glass?
They're for different situations.
Yeah.
One's for far away, one's for up close.
Mac, I had an 18 with stealth to go over it, see if I can like look down.
Yeah, sure. I'll keep that in mind for
Okay.
when I'm describing what y'all figure out.
Awesome.
So who's rolling, me or Isaac?
Yeah, who
Yeah,
wants to do
whoever has the
investigate?
highest modifier. You'll have advantage.
I have a... Not an investigation. How about you,
What's your-
Barkas? I have a +2.
What am I looking at?
Investigation.
I got a +1 in investigation.
Okay, well I have a +2, so...
I have a +6.
Perfect. Remy, you'll do it. I look at
Oh,
you.
boy.
You see a very effeminate looking sounding gesture. Nudge you and say, "Why don't you investigate it, big girl?"
I suppose. And she like rolls her eyes, gives a really big stretch, and goes to look.
That was oddly flirtatious of you.
Thank you. Excuse me.
That is a 14, so 20.
20. Okay. So
Okay.
you guys all...
you said it's investigation, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so the first thing is the kind of position of this structure. It's a massive structure. It's more like a castle than a manor. It has massive stone brick walls and towers everywhere with guards positioned here and there with longbows and crossbows. And the actual position of the tower is it's up on a hill, and the backside of the hill is very steep. When you actually go around, you can see it's pretty much just a rocky cliff that goes down for a couple hundred feet, and then kind of flattens out into a basin where it becomes a lake that stretches into the distance between kind of a valley. Around the front of the manor, it's more of a gentle slope with the road kind of going up the hilly area through all these like pine trees that kind of completely block the road from sight until you get within a good distance. And then there's a smaller wall, more of a fence, kind of decorative around the entire place with ornate gates, which are closed right now, but you guys don't go inside, you just kind of observe from a distance. Now and then you'll see people come by with a wagon maybe, and some guys start unloading things, bringing them into the manor. That's probably all you can tell. There are some windows, but there's none really at ground level. They're all high up on the walls.
With
Alright.
the bribes and stuff, was Lavender able to get any schematics about the inside?
How much did you pay for those?
Let's say I probably offered some fucking dude who works there like 200 gold if he fucking gets me that map.
Okay, I guess investigation. Make an investigation check
Fucking alright, I rolled an 18.
to see if you can like find someone.
And then Lavender does have proficiency in investigation. That's gonna be like 23. 24.
23. Okay. So you get access to a cook named Susie Tiff, and she tells you that so the general layout, she doesn't have a map, but she does tell you the general layout. So it's a 2-story structure. The bottom floor is where most of the actual party will be taking place. There's the first room. When you go through the front entrance is a ballroom. Behind that, it's a dining hall with the kitchen next to it. And the bottom floor, there's also kind of a lounge, stables, and then there's the big old courtyard in the back. The upper floor is housing for the servants, as well as a private dining room, some libraries and studies, and the bedroom of the actual noble himself.
Mm. Okay.
Oh, and also guards have regular patrols around the manor. They will do, especially during the party, to make sure no one goes where they shouldn't.
Especially noted.
Especially noted, yeah. How do the guards look? Are they heavily armored? Like, what kind of armor and weapons do they tend to carry?
Let me pull up their sheet. Did someone get some music back? I don't know what happened.
No, fuck you and your music.
New music for you.
Okay,
There
here we go. He seems to be extremely concerned
safety.
with, yeah. So there are some lower, like less powerful guards that just have plate armor, shields, great swords, maybe axes. There are the guys in towers that are more lightly armored and have the ranged weapons, and then every kind of troop of guards is commanded by a extremely powerful guard with enchanted armor and enchanted weapons. And there's about one of them for every maybe 10 normal guards. Altogether, the size of the population of guards is about 50.
Okay. Manageable. How's the patrols on the tower? Say if I gave them grappling hooks. Say, Darkus and Remy.
There
grappling
seems to be
hooks.
constantly 1 or 2 men stationed in each tower.
So someone
And
took
there
out the
are-
tower people, Remy.
There are 3 main towers on the outside of the castle, and there's one on the inside of where the courtyard is. The courtyard's enclosed by the walls.
Okay. So I'm kind of like making myself a rough time. I'm like legitimately trying to break into this place now.
Right.
I'm like fucking planning. So my thing, all right. Now as Lavender, I'm like sitting here like sketching shit. Does anyone have any ideas how to break into this place with what we know?
With what we know,
I'm thinking grappling hooks would be good. Crowbars.
I could make myself and 2 others invisible, but aside from that, I don't have anything really in the means of stealthing, so to speak.
Cool.
I have thieves' tools. I got my disguise hat, and I got a couple of scrolls I can use.
I'm posting all
Could
my
always-
stuff to character details. There we go. Let me see. Okay, so how are we gonna approach this? So we need Darkus. Do you want to Darkus? Do you even want to sneak in, or would you rather be attending with me and Remy? Darkus.
If I have to decide, whatever the best case scenario is, what I would like to go for. If you need me to go in disguised as one of the many servants, I can do that. But if you need me to join alongside you, I can do that as well. Whatever works best.
Okay. That fucking chef. If I asked her to open the side door for someone I had dressed as a chef, would she be down for that?
The only actual way in to the manor is through the front gates. She knows it.
Through the front gates. Okay. So, is there a time that chefs like that show up? Like, could he accompany her so that he could say he's a new chef?
They live in the manor.
Fuck. No, they're probably not hiring chefs. Darkus, I want you to try to blend in as... I think I want you to blend in as a staff member.
You know what? Actually, I'm gonna say for a party of this size, they might bring in a couple temporary extra hands. But she doesn't have any more details about. She doesn't know anything else about that.
Darkus. Lavender, a good few days before this happens, before we even get here, sends you off with but one mission. Get hired as the extra hands.
Who?
Darkus.
I can do that.
Okay, Darkus, you want to roleplay this?
Sure, I'll
And
do my
I'm
best.
going to fucking make a list for us. Let's see.
All right, how do you do this, Darkus? What's your plan here?
Basically, what I'm gonna do is I'll use my hat of disguise to make myself look like an ordinary servant. I'll basically perform all the tasks as best as possible. If I have to roll a performance check, I'll do that.
Okay, what like race? What are you wearing?
I'm a half elf of the Moon Descent.
No,
basically, I'm
like
gonna
your
have a lot of.
disguise.
Oh, my disguise. Ooh.
Race,
What
age,
do-
gender.
Don't be
I
an
wanna
orc, for
disguise
God's
myself.
sake.
No. I was thinking maybe a Dragonborn.
Okay.
Late age, maybe around 30, so at least they know that he won't cause any problems.
Right.
And then wearing a. What's the best sort of attire I can think of wearing? I guess like a butler suit, a two-piece butler suit.
Okay. I'm sorry. What's the history of your character? You're like actually a rich person, right?
No, so basically I come from King Beryl.
Uh huh.
So basically the young lord, which is my main character, was invited to join in, but since he's too young, King Beryl sent my character over to Lavender to help him out in any way he needs.
What role do you serve in the kingdom?
My character's one of the 6 bodyguards to
Okay.
the main character.
Okay.
Personally
So-
assigned to him.
Okay, sure. So you get this disguised Dragonborn, middle-aged. Well, maybe not middle-aged. Like young.
Yeah.
How do you do this? Do you just walk up to the front gates? They're closed at the moment.
I'm assuming that they may have had a sort of, what's it called, like a hiring process. I would have gone to that and basically try to make myself
You
look as
don't
good
know
as
about
possible.
that.
Wouldn't we have researched
You
it,
know,
though?
tell you what. Make a investigation check, or perception check. This would be perception.
Perception? Okay, got a +3 in perception. That is a 15. Okay.
15. Okay. At some point while you guys are going about the shops in the street, you see a poster on the wall, instructing. It's kind of advertising the party. It says there is an entrance fee if you haven't been invited, of 50 gold, and if you're interested in helping to cater to the party, you need to go speak to the guard at the gate. Specifically, if you want to be a chef, ask to see Gordon.
Are you fucking kidding me? Gordon?
So wait, what do I have to do?
If you want to be a chef, go to the gate and ask for Gordon.
I want to be a chef. I gotta go to the gate and ask for Gordon.
Yes.
Alright, fine, I'll do that.
Okay, you walk up to the gate. There are 4 guards here. One of them is one of the more well decked out guards. The other 3 are just simple plate mail. And as you approach, the one in charge kind of stomps his pike against the ground and says, "State your business."
Yes, hello. I have come here to speak with a Gordon in regards to being a chef. I saw the notice in town.
I mean, party's tomorrow. You might be a little late, but tell you what, Cram, why don't you go and tell him we got someone at the gate interested in seeing him, and ask if he's still hiring. And one of the guards, kind of a middle-aged man with a beard, goes, "Yes, sir," and he taps his shield, and they open the gate, and he runs inside.
I
So-
appreciate that, thank you.
What's your qualifications?
8 years of cooking.
I've worked for the royal family of King Beryl for several long years.
Beryl.
I've been basically everything for him, from cook to bodyguard to chef. to anything he possibly needs for him and his young master.
Interesting. Oh, so why'd you end up out here?
Being as though the young master was too young to come, he sent me to basically be an emissary on his behalf and to work alongside and possibly...
An emissary who works in the kitchen?
Like I said, I do a lot of things besides being...
Make a deception check.
As a bodyguard.
Oh, fuck.
Ah.
Why'd you say
No. 19.
19. Interesting. Well, can't say I'm familiar with the politics of elves.
A lot of things from...
Speaking of which, you're not an elf yourself.
He has a lot of races besides the elves.
Interesting.
The young master specifically picked multiple races as he sees them all as one, not separate.
Right. Of course. I meant no offense by that. And at this point, you see two figures start to come back. The first one is a man dressed in a chef's apron. He's not wearing a chef's hat. He's a human. He has kind of stubble. He's fairly old. He's not super old. Maybe just past middle age. He has blonde hair, kind of short, spiked up. And he comes up to you. And the guards escorting him and let him through the gates. And he says, "So you're the new chef I hired?"
Yes.
Oh, looking to hire.
Yes, sir.
Well, lucky you. One of ours just bailed out, so I suppose I have room.
Fuck yes.
I don't know why
What would
he
you
bailed
like me
out.
to do?
Couldn't stand the pressure of the kitchen.
I like to imagine that Lavender pulled this young man aside and said, "If you do not quit, I'll kill you and your entire family."
No, you saw him run out, and he was in tears.
Oh, Jesus.
Right, so if you're interested, I'm going to need you to do a few simple meals, and I'm going to judge them and see if you are fit to serve nobles. These people have refined taste buds.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
How's that sound? We can start now. We have no time to waste.
Of course, whatever is necessary, I will do my best to honor you and the nobles here.
Excellent, follow me. And two of the guards break off from the gate and follow you guys as you head into the castle. So, you head through the front gates. You head up a porch that's kind of surrounded by these large black pillars. The architecture of this place is very Gothic. It's like black brick and tall, steepled roofs. And as you head in, he takes you through a ballroom, and past that, through the opposite side, into a dining room, and to the right, a kitchen. So there's like two kind of swinging doors that aren't latched or anything, they just kind of swing freely. And in here, it's a massive kitchen. There are rows of tables along the back walls. There are cabinets and shelves filled with spices and fresh fruits and vegetables. To the left is a couple towers of dishes and barrels filled with sudsy waters, and to the right are an entire row of ovens and kilns for cooking meals. And there are already people bustling around. There's maybe half a dozen chefs in here, chopping, cooking, running back and forth extremely quickly. And as you guys enter and he walks in, they kind of start to work a little bit faster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. While we're walking through, can I make any notations, like mental notes, and then jot them down when I get a chance so I can hand it off to Lavender next time I see him, so he knows at least some of the layout that leads to the ballroom and the kitchen? And
Make
so
a
forth.
sleight of hand check.
Sleight of hand. That is 15.
15. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna roll for the guards because they're behind you and he's in front of you. Okay, you're fine. Yeah.
Oh.
So you write down through the main ballroom. There's two staircases on either side that kind of go up to a large balcony that overlooks the entire place. And up there, you can kind of see a few other sets of doors. To the left is another door that's locked. You don't know what's on the other side. When you go through the kitchen, You see on the far end is a giant pair of glass doors that lead into what looks like some kind of garden, which you assume is the courtyard. Then to the right is the kitchen. So,
Really
as you guys
elaborate
go
place.
in, Gordon walks up to one of the chefs who's kind of standing over a bowl of soup and scraping some onions into it. And he takes a ladle from the shelf kind of hanging above and dips it in and then sips it. And then he starts berating that man and points to just shouting obscenities. And then he seems to almost forget you're there. And then he turns around a minute later and says, "Sorry about that. As I'm sure you understand, we have to run a tight work environment. And simply can't be subpar for an army of nobles. So, for your interview course, I'll have you make... Are you familiar with... what's your specialty? Desserts? Main course? Pastries? Breads? Pastries, interesting.
If I had to say, main course and pastries were the specialty.
Let me look up fancy pastries.
I have a creme brulee.
Okay, excellent. So, pastries it is then. I'll have you make a dozen cinnamon raspberry Danish, and 100 chocolate eclairs, and how about 2 roast duck. And I'll be back in an hour, and we'll see what you have. How's that sound?
Is there anything else you need besides that?
I mean, I could give you more if you'd like.
Nope.
Of course.
Goddamn.
The more I can impress you, the better.
All right, then. Sure, I like you. I'll have you make 2 dozen German cinnamon swirls and 18 Portuguese custard tarts. And he says he kind of gives you a quick tour of the kitchen to show you where all the ingredients are. And then he says, "I'll be back in an hour. Make sure you have that stuff. Excellent. I will be tasting it myself to make sure everything is fine. And hopefully you'll be hired." And he turns around and
Of
leaves.
course.
While he was telling me everything, I was noting down every single thing
The
he
two-
asked
the
for,
two
so at
guards-
least I have a reference.
Good. The 2 guards stay in here just to make sure, because you're a new person, they don't know you. So they just kind of watch to make sure you don't try anything. There.
Of course.
Now that you're in the kitchen, so there's the door you came through, and there's another door on the left wall.
Okay. I'll make a note of that.
So what do you do?
I'm gonna start cooking right away.
Okay, make a check with cooking utensils.
What kind of
Chef's
check am I
tools, I
making?
think they're called.
Ooh, Mac, may I?
Ooh, good thing I bought chef's tools.
Oh, they're provided to you. I just need to know how well you do with them. What's up, Lavender?
I was curious what stats are for cooking, because I do it. Charisma is like a performance, how good it looks, and intelligence, how good you do it.
Yeah, yeah, sure. I'll have you make an intelligence and then a charisma. That makes sense to me. And if you're proficient
what am I rolling?
with chef's, so if you're proficient with chef's tools, you'll have your proficiency bonus. But first, I'm gonna have you make an intelligence check. So roll that up.
With your
Where's-
proficiency
okay.
bonus.
Just straight intelligence.
Yep.
With your proficiency, because it's for the chef's tool, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, are you proficient
15.
with chef's tools?
No, I'm not.
Oh.
So then you wouldn't add anything.
Oh shit.
It's just straight 15 then.
15. Okay. You're able, having no experience with cooking before, you're able to get the ducks in the oven, kind of in a vat of oil. You kind of like subtly ask for hints from the other chefs that are working, making it seem like
Conversation.
yes, right. And then
Is it just me, or do you cook the duck at 450 or 500?
yeah, you kind of start
All right.
carving fruits for the pastries and rolling dough, and 45 minutes has passed, and you haven't even moved on past that point. So then make a charisma check to see how well you
That's
can.
great charisma.
Yeah.
Hang on, that's not working.
I guess performance could also work for
Yeah.
cooking.
Performance? Alright,
Yeah, make a performance check to see if you can salvage this.
oh man.
Oh god.
'Cause
Is
right
50
now-
not good enough?
A fifth.
Oof.
No, the amount of stuff the DC is like 50 or something.
Hang on, give me a minute real quick.
It's I gave you a lot of stuff and then you asked for more.
Damn it, Barkas. You better it'll
These are like that was like on
Okay,
par with
I'm back.
like a professional.
Sorry, I
chef
have to go deal with
trained
something.
his entire life for cooking.
With a +3, that gives me a 20.
A 20?
I'll send you a screenshot if you want.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Okay, interesting.
Not
You
half bad,
you can.
alright.
Not natural.
I'd say you get
but-
about 3 of the meals fairly complete, and then decorated. They're excellently presented. At least you have an eye for that. Working in a kingdom,
Oh yeah.
and
Listen,
an
my
hour
goal is to
passes-
try and get as much done as possible. If he gives me more stuff, hey, I'm gonna try and see if I can knock out as much as possible.
Right.
So the more I ask for, the better.
An hour passes. You take the geese out and cut them and stuff them, or whatever you do.
Mhm.
You get maybe about half the stuff he asked for, mostly done. And he walks in and says, "Excellent. Time's up. So please put everything on the tray to your right." And he kind of pushes out a cart and bring it with me. And we will try it to see how good this is.
While I'm placing everything on the table, can I add a little bit of flair to it?
In what sense?
Like, can I use acrobatics to try and just make it like a show?
Sure, do like acrobatics or charisma or performance. Probably performance. Do performance.
Oh god.
I just had a good score with my acrobatics. Alright, hang on. 15.
15.
Oh no.
You try to make it look cool. It's okay. He doesn't seem to care much about that.
Good.
And if you would have let me use acrobatics, it would have been a 19.
Oof.
He takes this cart filled with food and he kind of looks over it. You're missing several of the things I asked for.
Oh, jeez. I know I asked for more, but I guess it was too much. But I did the best I could with getting everything
Well,
that you requested.
You can't simply ask for more and then not perform accordingly. You have to understand we're going to be
I
extremely
apologize for
busy
that.
on this. Right.
I understand
And,
what my limit is now. I apologize. It will not happen
He
again.
pushes the cart to the far wall, where he pushes down a lever, and the wall kind of slides away, and he pushes it onto like a small wooden platform, and then starts pulling down in a rope that descends, and the cart kind of slowly starts to rise up to the higher floor, and then he guides you to a staircase, also in the kitchen, and you guys walk up. It's just a short spiral staircase, and when you get up there, the little cart is waiting for you. Essentially, what this is it allows them to transport large amounts of food to the upper level, and he says,
Note that down.
"This is the king's private dining quarters. Of course, the guests won't be allowed in here, but sorry, not the king. The
Duke?
Duke's private dining quarters. I invited him to consume your meals, so they better be sufficient because I have a reputation to maintain."
Oh fuck.
And he guides you through the swinging doors, pushing your cart, and lays the food down on the table. In what is essentially a throne. This room is not super big. There's a small stage opposite the table where some musicians are playing lutes and stuff, just elegant dining music, and there's several paintings on the wall. This table it's one of like the long grand tables, and on the end is what is essentially a throne with a man sitting in it dressed in flowing purple robes. He has a shaved head and a hood pulled up over it, and he has like a kind of like thin pencil mustache, and he's just kind of twiddling his thumbs, leaning back, waiting for you guys to set it all up. So you guys kind of set it out on a table, and then Gordon remains standing and says, I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
My name is Dragon.
Yes. Dragon, right. Would you like to go over what you've cooked for us here? Just pick 3. One of them is the duck.
Out of character, wait. Oh, I forgot what they were.
Well, he did say he was noting that. Would you mind listing off 1 or 2 for a Mac?
Yeah,
just-
okay.
Thank you.
I know the duck was one of them. And then there was the custard, and then what was the third one?
Portuguese fucking something.
I just started bullcrapping. Let me pull up the list I read off of. Let's see. Cinnamon strawberry eclairs
Oh yeah.
and Portuguese custard tarts. We'll say you. So those are 2
Tart
desserts.
And the roast duck.
Yep. So go
How
ahead
many
and
people?
present that.
Is it all men and women, or?
No, it's just the Baron and Gordon.
Well, in that case, I'll step forward, do a deep bow, and then I'll go off listing what the 3 main things I decided to.
All right, do it.
This is a succulent roast duck that I prepared. Out of character, do you want me to add, like, describe the ingredients I used, or just?
Yeah, make yourself sound like you know what you're talking about. This is slightly important, at least, to getting hired.
So, for the first meal, we had a succulent roast duck. On the side, we had roe. I added in lime to give it that sweet and sour taste. On top of that, we have rice on the side, rice pilaf to be exact, with mint to give it that minty flavor. Next to that is the strawberry. Out of character, what was it called again?
Cinnamon strawberry custard,
Eclair?
I think. Oh, eclair, sorry. I don't know much
Next thing
about
on
cooking
live
if it's
is-
not clear.
Oh,
A
it's okay.
cinnamon strawberry custard eclair. I drizzled it with a special creamy vanilla puree to give it that extra sweet taste. On it, we have sprinkled sugar on top.
Okay.
I actually had one of those before. I'm trying to remember what else was on it.
Let's just say that's probably good.
Yeah. Yeah, make a charisma check for me.
That
Just flat
is
charisma.
12.
12? Of course. Can you get to it? I have plenty to plan for tomorrow afternoon. And you kind of present everything on the table. Gordon sits down. What do you do?
Darkus?
I'll take plates and I'll take 3 plates and then serve it to
Okay, sure.
the Baron. I'll make sure to present him nicely, make him look as clean as possible.
Sure.
And like
Okay.
basically go to the utmost to just make it look beautiful.
Okay.
Can I send
So,
you an image of these 3 things?
I'm sorry?
Do you want me to send you images?
For what?
Like the roast duck and whatnot? How it would look like if I was to.
Oh no, we can use our imagination. I'm
Alright.
sure the presentation you did excellent on. So he's going to immediately start eating. He eats slowly, he takes the first bite and he kind of makes a face. And then he kind of goes for another bite, and then he kind of pushes that plate aside and starts on the dessert. And the eclair, he takes a bite, and then he kind of spits it out into a napkin and sets it next to his plate, and then he moves on to the other dessert, which I already forgot what it was.
Oh,
and he finishes this one. He likes that one. And Gordon, as well, does something similar, but a lot less gracious about it. He straight up just spits it out on his plate and shoves the plate away in front of him. And then he stands up and says, "I'm sorry to waste your time, my lord." And the Baron says, "No, of course not. I have things I need to get to. I don't have time to finish this meal. It was wonderful." And he turns around and leaves. And immediately Gordon turns to you. "What were you thinking? The custard was... The eclair was raw. That was not cooked. The goose was undercooked. The one of them was overcooked, one of them was undercooked. You didn't cut the fat off. The flavoring was all terrible. Why would you try to combine those flavors?" He just starts cussing you out and insulting you.
Does that mean he's
I'll
hired?
just take it and stand there. I'm not gonna argue anything. Yes, chef.
He goes
You're
on
right,
for
chef.
about a
I
half hour.
apologize.
I return.
And eventually he says, "Well, seeing as we have no other options, I suppose you're hired, but listen. You are not to cook your own things whatsoever. You simply do as the others instruct you to."
Yes, chef. I understand.
"Now, get out of my sight. Come here tomorrow, about noon, I guess. We need to start early."
I believe so.
Sweet, we got our plan. And then Lavender, as he's like, gesturing to all of you, there's Darkus in his fucking chef outfit and everything, and you're like, all right. He opens up this little chest, and next to him is rope, crowbars, hammers, grappling hooks, poles, a retractable ladder, manacles, locks, oil, and sacks. And he says, "I could only afford the chest to hold everything else. We can't use chests to take the gold. We use sacks."
Can I hand off all my information to Lavender right away?
I start noting it down, and everything that you kind of repeat, I start adding, and you see I start making adjustments to the plan immediately. I'm like, okay, good. Did you see any place they might hide an artifact?
No, I did not, unfortunately.
Oh, no.
I'll say, make a perception check.
Perception? Hang on. So, perception... 19.
19. When you were walking through the dining hall and looked into the courtyard, you saw something sitting on a large platform. It was extremely tall, however, like at least 2 stories, and it was covered in a tarp.
Was something. It looked about 2 stories tall, but it was covered in a tarp.
Okay. Mac, what can I put in the James Bond dress? Like, weapon-wise? Because so far, I just want a small buckler and a short sword in there.
You can have...
I'm thinking one of those big, puffy,
A buckler,
fancy
sure.
dress.
Yeah, I guess you could hide a short sword in there, sure.
Okay, and would a hand crossbow be pushing it?
A hand crossbow is fine. Those are small in comparison to a short sword.
It will be Lavender's hand crossbow. And that's probably already pretty packed. That's in case everything goes bad.
Right.
Lavender reaches up her dress and pulls out a sword.
Honestly, okay.
Nice, Barkas. Other than that, I think we're ready. Alright, everybody. Grab what you need. And he looks at the chest full of items that he bought for this, and realizing he's not going to use most of them, he looks kind of sad. He hands out everybody their money sacks. He hands everybody oil, in case you need to light something on fire, or throw oil at somebody. Locks, in case, he says this, it is better to lock yourself in the room and climb out the window than to try to run away through the holes. And he gives you all a wink. As he gives you these locks, normal locks, he gives you manacles if you need to tie anyone up during it, say a guard to interrogate, or someone who may have blown your cover. Here's your manacles. He looks at the ladder and the poles and all that, and he's like, useless now. He holds up a grappling hook, tosses it back in. Remy, he tosses you a dress that is a very fine, like, noble dress. And you see that it's extra puffed up. And if you feel around underneath, you feel a buckler, a short sword, and a hand crossbow.
And Remy gets like visibly sickened at the more so. Like she already looks sort of got and like always constantly like looking like she wants to die. But just like the thought of having
This is like a
dress.
common theme for your characters.
Yeah,
I'm noticing.
Yeah, and so she just sort of like looks at, lets out this real fucking melodramatic sigh, and then goes off to put the dress on.
You'll get to punch people. It's just for tonight. Whatever. And then I hand out not crossbows, crowbars and rope. And so if you ever need to break something, break into something, break out of something, here's a crowbar. Everybody, any other questions? Please raise your hand.
Sorry. What was the last part?
Ooh, damn, Darkus.
What was the last part you said?
Does anybody have any questions or plans or changes?
If anything, I would like to see if I could request for someone to store my weapons somewhere so that I could reach them.
Yeah, just throw them in the dress.
Like hikes up your fucking skirt.
You know what? He will actually do that. And start feeling, what's your character's name again?
Remy.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Remy. Start feeling up Remy's leg. While that's happening, I'm gonna send you something.
Got you.
Sorry, I hit the update button on my Discord. I was getting sent something. What?
You're getting flirted with.
Basically, my character's gonna, as he's putting the shield and sword under your dress, he's gonna start rubbing your legs and he's gonna start whispering things into your ear.
And you get immediately judo kicked in the cock.
Can I roll to dodge?
Don't think
Roll
that's
to
how
hit.
this game works.
Garza.
I roll to dodge.
That is a... It's only a fucking 18.
18? That matches.
That means it hits.
Oh man.
Alright, yeah, so that's
Bark
just
is
one.
being a shitty chef.
Just one plus my strength, so it's 2 points of damage.
Feisty. As I'm just holding down, it's not the first time I've been kicked. Won't be the last.
Zeneezy, what did you sign me up to?
Lavender rolls his eyes
Speaking
and says, "Hey, no fucking between my party members. Not on mission."
Please, what he said, please.
See, as he says that, I'm gonna recover, and grab Remy and dip him, and try and give him a kiss.
How tall are you?
6'6".
This woman is larger than you. Okay, no, I lied. She's ever so slightly shorter than you, but nonetheless, it's I don't like this. Let me see. Can I? Okay, it's once per short rest thing. As you grab her, as you grab her, she just immediately goes invisible, just like as if she was never there. Whole body just.
Lavender says,
draw?
"What did I just fucking say? No romantic shit. Do your date later on. You too. I'll pay for your date later on. Just fucking hold it till after the mission." And he sits down and continues like trying to work with the map.
Depression in its finest.
I'd say just keep going until Kuna gets here. We don't have anything else to do.
Oh yeah, let's continue to sexually harass my character. Please, I think we're really working.
So, the two jesters are going to be performing. Darkus is posing as a chef, and Lavender and Remy are just going in as guests and bodyguard. So, let's get started. So, it's the day of the party at about noon. Darkus has to head out to start preparing. So you arrive early, they let you in, they recognize you at this point, and you immediately head to the kitchen, and orders are barked at you. The rest of you, the party officially starts at 6. What do you want to do? Do you want to just go wait till then?
I toss Remy her dress, the James Bond dress, and I say, don't forget to put it on.
Yeah, I know.
Other than that, Lavender puts on his nice burgundy and gray and black tux, and he will be taking Remy out to drink at a tavern, and will be showing up fashionably late.
Okay.
Understandable.
Okay, how late are you thinking?
15
Just
minutes.
for reference. Okay. Alright. Rabbit. Denninmin and Doggonnet, you guys probably go about an hour early, so maybe 5 o'clock.
Okay.
And
It's
as
almost
you get there,
showtime, Dewey.
Yes,
yeah,
brother.
so you can come up to the gate and you see 4 guards standing there, 3 of them in normal armor and one of them wearing full ornate golden armor that kind of glimmers with magic. And he stomps his pike on the ground and says, state your business, please.
Oh, please,
Oh, we're
please.
the entertainment.
Yes, me and my brother. He's the...
Yes, your names, please.
I like to bow. Doggonnet Lapet, also known as the Crimson Hatter.
And I am Denninmin, the rabid rabbit. And I bow to
One
you,
of the
Greg.
One of the other guards kind of pulls out a clipboard and looks over it. It says here they're the jesters, boss. Excellent jesters. Yes. Sure, go on in. Head through the front gate and into the ballroom. Look for Steven, and he'll direct you as to what you'll be doing.
Okay.
May I ask what Steven looks like?
Just a
He's the one
human.
who lost.
He's a human, fairly old, white hair, spectacles, and he's in a suit.
I thank you, sir. And we go on our way.
Alright, I'll be behind my brother carrying our chest of props.
Yeah,
Excellent.
Denninmin just walks with like his hands behind his back with like kind of his like a little kick, kind of like a child, like a grown man child,
And
just smiling always.
wait, I'm wearing a mask. I can't smile. But I don't smile, and I mumble as I have to carry this heavy chest alone.
All right. So you guys go in. It's super busy in here. There are chefs and maids and servants running back and forth, hanging up decorations, dusting, making some last-minute preparations. And in the middle of them all, you see the man that was described to you kind of directing them, holding a clipboard. He's looking up at the kind of balcony that sits over the ballroom. And there's 2 people hanging up kind of a giant banner that says welcome. And he's trying to like direct them to get it straight.
Can I drop the chest and with an acrobatics check try to wall run and fucking pin it perfectly?
You're not up against a wall. You're in you walk through the gates and you're in the middle of the room.
Shit, so it's like a banner like
Or the
across
front
the whole
doors.
thing? Oh. Okay.
Yeah, so basically, there's the bottom floor, which is a massive ballroom. In the corner, there's a little bar and a table filled with snacks. And then on either side and about the middle of the walls are 2 grand staircases that go up to kind of the balcony, which is about half the size of the room, and kind of leans over the rest of it. And there's a small stage up there with several chairs, and some musicians are kind of setting up.
Ah, that must be our stage.
Hello, is your name Steven?
Oh yes,
Hello, we are your
sorry,
jesters, and we
you
bow.
are- yes, jesters. Which ones?
Doggonnet?
Denninmin and
Oh, and Doggonnet.
Okay. Let's see. I have you marked down for 6:15, 7:15, 8:15, 9:15, every hour, 15 minutes.
I like to glare at my brother when we like accidentally talk over each other a little bit. Like, you can't see the glare because of the mask, but I just kind of look over and I turn immediately back. And I go, okay.
I just always feel it. Don't look at me like that, sis.
What do I put to my chest? And I point down, nod down to the chest.
Why don't you need it for your performances, I presume?
Yes.
I'll tell you what, why don't you head upstairs and hand it to one of the guards at the door behind the stage, and I'll have him put it in a closet and bring it out 5 minutes before your performance. How's that sound?
Okay. I go to the guard. Can I ask...
Yeah, so you head up the stairs and go up to him.
Excuse me, Mr. Guard, as I hand it to him. Be careful, it's very heavy.
Yeah, this guard's a half-orc and it's a woman.
Ah, well, I have a 19 strength, so as I drop it, I say, careful, it's heavy.
She picks it up with one hand and tucks it under her armpit.
I start to sweat.
Calm down, sister.
She turns
Calm
around
down.
and heads through the door. So basically, once you're up on the balcony, this kind of upper room has 2 doors on either side of its length, and one right behind the stage, which is a grand set of double doors. And the guard goes through there, and then comes back a minute later.
Real quick, may I catch your name? I like to kind of like walk up to her very smoothly.
My name's Megan.
Well, Megan, if I need to say get my chest out 5 minutes earlier in order to crawl on in, you can grab that for me, right?
Yes, of course.
Thanks, doll. And I kind of like sassily walk away, shaking my ass.
So is
her
dramatic.
eyes are kind of like glazed over, like her eyelids are like half closed, and she's just kind of slowly blinking.
Can I do a performance check as I walk away to see how good my ass looks to her?
Go for it.
After that, can I trip her too?
Fuck you, brother.
She's standing still.
I think he's talking about me.
No, I'm talking about of course the one person that's walking. Yeah.
yeah. You roll a shove. So it's the same as a grapple. So make a strength check, and then he needs to make a dex or strength check.
Okay. I'll make a fucking strength. So that's gonna be a 22 for performance.
She doesn't seem interested.
God damn it.
That is a 15 for me.
I do a strength
15.
check, and with my +4 strength, that's a 16.
Okay. Yes.
Maybe I'm too pissed that she's not noticing my ass, and I kick your foot as you try to like trip me.
I'll take that
Darkus, is there anything you want to do while you're bustling about the kitchen other than just cook?
Yeah.
We'll go.
I'm here.
Okay, yeah. Is there anything you're doing besides cooking? Is there anything you want to try to do?
If I can,
It's about 5
like
o'clock
whenever I
now,
get a
so now
chance
we're
to like prep with try and see if I can get more notes, write down everything I can, see if there's anything I may have missed.
Yeah, make a persuasion check.
What am I rolling?
Persuasion.
Is 11.
Okay, that's good enough. You get to talking with another chef. Her name is Susie Tiff, and she's a brunette. She's a half elf, and she's kind of grumpy. You start talking. She goes, "So you're the new guy?
I'm sorry. Say that one more time.
You know anything about cooking? Anything at all? You didn't really seem like you knew what you were doing whenever you were bumbling around here yesterday."
I was nervous. I know how to cook. It's just performance anxiety gets the better of me.
Deception check.
22.
Of course. Well,
One of those
you'll
you're
have
gonna
to hone that if you're gonna work for nobles.
Right now.
Anyway,
I know.
what do
Hey,
you think
guys.
about Gordon?
I think he's an interesting individual.
Mm-hmm.
I just believe he wants perfection, and perfection is the only thing he expects, which I understand.
Mm-hmm. Well, there's. Yeah, I guess you could say that. Make a perception check.
7 plus 3, 10.
Everything seems.
Damn it.
And we'll shift over unless there's something else you want to do.
Whenever I get another opportunity to look around again, can I try again?
Try what? A perception check?
Yeah,
You're.
if possible.
In our
21. That's better.
21. Everything seems pretty standard. People are busy. They start kind of carting. They're starting to fill up kind of a snack table and a bar that's in the ballroom, which I indicated earlier.
Okay, so nothing has changed. Everything's just being organized and set up.
Right. And
Okay, then.
Remy, you are staying with Lavender?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we'll say the time for the party. So people start kind of trickling in, and then eventually there's people arriving every minute. Wagons and carriages pull up, very fancy, covered in expensive cloths and silks, and people step out with elegant dresses and suits and jewelry. They're a bunch of rich people, obviously. And they kind of start milling about. Some of them know each other, and they kind of start chatting. So as this happens, the room starts to fill up. What is everyone doing? So we'll go to we'll say 15 minutes in. We need. And you guys have, I don't know if you guys remember, or whoever wasn't here, but you have the small blue pebbles with the glyph on them that kind of glows. You stick it in your ear, and you can communicate with anyone else who has the pebble by sticking your finger against it and speaking out loud. So for the Jester twins, you guys, the time for your first performance is coming up.
Well, brother, are you ready?
I'm always ready.
Good, good. Then, let's go embrace our audience. And
Let's
we open-
dazzle them.
Absolutely.
What kind of music do you want for your performance?
Ooh, something dazzling. No, mysterious. Something that enthralls the audience.
Yeah, nothing like dun 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 dun. No, we're not doing that.
No, it's more like, and ladies and gentlemen, like that kind of like very
Yeah,
dramatic.
that kind of intro. And then we'll handle it from here on out. Just start us out with that intro.
How's this? That's probably too slow. Okay, so the band of musicians make space for you on the stage. You have maybe a 10 by 10 foot area. You're on the stage right over maybe about 5 feet away from the balcony. There's a fence, but essentially everyone below you and on the balcony around you can see you now. And one of the magicians casts a spell allowing your voices to be amplified so they can be heard by everyone. And go ahead and make your performance now.
Welcome, welcome all. I am your entertainment for the hour. You guys get the picture. It is me, Denninmin, and my wonderful sister.
And from behind him, I approach out and I go, Doggonnet.
You guys are here for entertainment. I'm here to deliver. I'm here to
They kind of
dazzle
clap.
you.
People start clapping.
Okay, nice.
There's a light applause.
Are you all ready to be dazzled?
And then at that point, I'm going to have, basically, Doggonnet do whatever she wants.
I'm gonna
like just do it.
Yeah, so I'm gonna take my magic because I have my jester cantrips. I'm gonna start casting minor illusions to start doing like behind my brother as he kind of narrates. Every single time he puts emphasis, I'm gonna come behind him, do some grand gesture, and send out effects behind him using minor illusion, and do dramatic noises. So if he's like something dramatic, I'm like, oh my, like some like always backup kind of something to enhance his experience.
Okay.
And then
make a performance check.
All right.
Meanwhile, what are you saying?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, so basically the first thing I will say for the effects right behind me is,
Are you all ready to be dazzled?
And like fucking stars
Yeah.
come out, and I could jump on his shoulders.
Okay,
Are
make an
you ready to
acrobatics
be
check.
thrilled?
Okay, that's a 22 for my performance and a 19 from acrobatics.
Excellent. It looks incredible. There, most of the ballroom is enthralled by your performance.
And when he says, "Are you ready to be thrilled?" I like to cast jump on myself and jump into the middle of the audience, doing a grand gesture of flailing
Like off the balcony?
off the balcony, using jump and feather fall. I cast both of those on myself, and I fucking jump
Okay.
off the balcony and slowly twist as I fall down.
There's a
s-
collective gasp and a few screams as they make space for you to land.
And as I do, I slowly have
And then an
smoke
applause.
like come from my hands as I fall down.
All right, there's a light applause and a couple cheers.
and then let me see what I got, because I'm about to probably join you down there.
Or you can re-attack, bring the attention up there, and I'll make my way back.
Oh,
And better yet, after being dazzled, after being thrilled, how about being decepted?
and then I'm gonna have you disappear on them up to like and kind of figure that out.
I'm gonna use all my spells. I will, with jump, I will have smoke appear around me, and I like to jump using the jump spell that all the way back up to the balcony
Oh, okay.
as a
yeah,
backflip.
sure.
Do we have an inner box? Do we have anything that's like let's say like blanket or anything like that you can wave over me like in a split second, and then I can cast something to kind of disappear myself?
Absolutely. So I have a cloak. Well, so I just rolled a natural 20 to jump back up to it. So could I take
Oh,
my
you
cloak?
didn't need to make a check for that. But
Oh.
sure.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
That's a spell, so
Yeah. So I like to do it and then like drop my
we
cloak.
can say that
And
was performance.
okay, cool. And as my cloak falls, my brother disappears behind my cloak.
And I cast meld into stone. Basically, if there's anything like stone around me, can I? Do
Yeah,
that? I don't
the
know.
bricks. I guess. Does it have to be natural stone?
Nope, just stone or stonework.
Yeah,
Alright,
it's
cool.
gonna be stone because you can also do walls and things
Yeah,
like that.
so you like meld into the brick wall.
Yeah, so basically, a split second going up, she goes up, it drops down, I disappear too as well, and then now it's just Doggonnet up there, taking in the applause and the wows.
As
Yeah,
my
okay.
brother is
There's
disappeared. I like to like show like he's not nearby, like punch in the air, kicking around, no strings.
all right. The crowd is cheering and gasping at this point.
And
Does that mark the end of your performance?
I think so.
Yep,
All
just
right.
lift the what's it called up, and then me and you will do our bow, and then I'll do my exit chat.
Absolutely.
And kind of like
You guys
announce to the
make
crowd as we go.
26 gold in tips.
Oh shit.
Nice.
Bribe and gold.
And then as for added flavor, I'm gonna have the cloak picked up out of the ground. I'm gonna meld out of the stone, and then I'll say my goodbye to everyone for the show.
Oh. And then using the cloak, we both disappear one last time. And that's the
Yes.
empty stage.
All right. So the ballroom music's back up. At this point, Remy arrives.
You hear over the like intercom, Lavender. Alright everybody. Time to get to action. How's everybody doing? I know we're a little late, me and noticeably more intoxicated, both Lavender and Remy. All up to Gorza how much Remy is, but Lavender is a little too intoxicated for admission.
Okay.
And he starts, Lavender is going to start just trying to woo the crowd, talk to people, get info, and he'll report anything back over the earbuds to the crew.
Okay. I'll probably take over playing Lavender, and I'll just give you guys some information now and then.
Boom.
And, Remy, is there anything you want to do while you're kind of thinking about the crowd following Lavender? So in the ballroom, right now, only the ballroom is open. The dining hall doors are closed. But, There is a small bar in the corner. There's a snack bar, and there's several rich people milling about and chatting. Darkus,
Yes.
what are you doing at the moment?
Trying not to get in trouble.
Okay, yeah, make a performance check. Let's see how you're doing.
Alright, one. Alright, for performance, I got a 12.
Well, you're barely able to keep up, but at least you're not making things worse. And Gordon is in the kitchen with you guys at this point. Several times he kind of glares at you or berates you for a small mistake. And eventually he says, "All right, everyone, listen up. It is 6:30, so in half an hour the dining hall will be open and we will be taking orders and giving everyone food. It's going to be very hectic. Please try to keep up and don't get in the way." And he kind of looks at you and he says that.
10% of the orders
Alright.
will be from Lavender.
Don't you
course.
dare.
I guess we'll go back to the Jester twins. So you guys have some time before your next performance. What are you two gonna do?
I look at my brother, and the ideas, and maybe I like kind of tune into Lavender. Hello, does this work? Hello.
Yes, I can hear you.
Hello. Okay, so we're done with our thing. We're gonna go explore around the back. I think I give my brother like a questioning look.
Excellent. I will try to get some information by talking to them.
We'll also maybe go around and talk a little bit too. They seem to be very entertained.
Brother,
Of
you saying we
course.
should split up? One of us takes the crowd, the other takes the.
How well can you sneak? Not better than me.
Of course, brother. I'll take the crowd as always. They do love me, and I like to immediately
And I'll
run.
disappear like always.
And we give each other our secret handshake, and then I like to dash onto the stage into the crowd.
Where are you heading?
Just to go mingle among the crowd. Actually, I'll
Yeah, just
mingle.
kind of
Okay.
gather attention.
Gather
You're both
attention.
doing
No, he's gonna sneak. I'm playing people.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, I'm like, gonna be exploring open, trying to use my charisma to
Okay, then.
like figure out like where places could be, talk to guards, etc.
Okay, so we'll start with Doggonnet. In terms of interesting figures, there's of course all the rich people. None of them stand out. They all seem shallow. There is a couple servants here and there. You see a halfling and a human. And at the bar there is an orc, a full orc, manning the bar, pouring drink.
I'll go talk to the fork.
Okay.
Hello there, big guy.
Yeah, you walk up as he finishes serving someone. He shakes the drink, pours it out. He's very skilled at what he does.
Oh.
He says, "Hello,
Hello there,
I'm
handsome.
Steve."
Well, nice to meet you, Steve. I like a man who is skillful. I like to give him a wink.
Thank you.
Of course. So, how do you know any fun people I can go chat up here, big guy? Any interesting people so
I
far?
don't know. I haven't really seen much. I only got here this morning.
Oh. Well,
Is
why don't,
there anything I can get you?
why don't you give me a cocktail, and if you see anything, you let me know, big guy.
Of course. What do you think about the grand reveal?
Oh, I can't wait. Do you have any idea what... I like to lean in very...
He's
like,
kind of mixing up the stuff as he's talking.
I like to lean over the bar and be like, I cannot wait. I'm so excited. Do you know what he's going to reveal? Acting not suspicious, but almost like ecstatic. Like it's cool.
Right. Make a persuasion check.
Ooh. All right. 20. Not natural.
Okay. Oh, I'm very excited. You know, part of the reason I came here was because I have no other reason to get to see it. But apparently it's some kind of really valuable magical thing. But I was talking to some of the other staff, and apparently he hasn't actually let anyone see it, other than one guy, his friend. I don't remember his name, but he's supposed to get here later tonight.
As he's saying that, I like to put my finger over the little thing in my ear so that everyone hears that.
Okay.
Interesting.
And I say, Remy, you're down here with me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Would you like to meet me and have some cocktails and help me work the crowd?
I would have to be stupid to say no.
Oh, wonderful. An evening with a beautiful lady.
Okay, Remy.
And you hear the sounds of a whistle being blown.
Lavender appears. What?
So Remy, while he's talking to the bartender, looking around, there's a couple of humans kind of cleaning up. There's a halfling and a human servant, and there's several rich folk, and there's some guards against some of the doors. Who do you want to go talk to?
I will talk to some of the servants first.
Okay, there's a halfling and a human. The halfling is kind of tidying up the snack table, wiping it down, and cleaning off some of the stuff people have spilled. And the human is mopping the floor. It looks like someone spilled some wine.
I will talk to the human.
All right. So you walk up to him. What do you say?
Just sort of place my hands behind my back, look around for a moment, and say, so...
Oh, you scared me. Can I help you?
Yeah, no, I was just, walking around, supposed to be meeting up with a friend
Of course.
here in a moment, and you seem really tense. Are you okay?
Oh, well, of course I'm tense. Yes. It's a full moon tonight.
And this means...
The aliens they come on full moons. They visit me in my dreams. Yesterday I heard them. I heard the screams under the floor. I knew they were coming. Have you seen the aliens, sir?
Just gonna...
Oh, ma'am, I'm sorry.
No, please continue.
Have you met the aliens?
I have not.
You've not? No, they wander the halls at night. On full moons, they visit me. No, so sorry to bother you, sir. Is there anything I can help you with?
I seem to have come to the conclusion that this man may or may not be, clinically insane, to say the least. Just gonna start slowly walking away from him, realizing my mistake.
Have you heard about what the high elves are plotting?
No.
The high elves run everything.
They're everywhere. I tell you, I'm pretty sure that the Baron is one of them. He pretends to be a human, but
Doggonnet steps in and is like, "Oh, really, sir? Why don't you go tell my really good friend Lavender?" And I point him to Lavender. He will help you with all.
Of course.
He knows the Baron personally. He'll help you, and just start to get him that way, away from us.
Yes, of course. Hey, thank you. Have a good night.
You as well, and I give you a wink. You're welcome.
All right. So, at this point, we're gonna go over to the rabid rabbit, Denninmin.
Hello.
Okay, so, at the moment, the doors to the, kitchen, the dining hall, are closed. There's a door on the left side of the ballroom, which is closed at the moment as well. Upstairs, there's 3 sets of doors. There's one directly behind the stage. There's one to the left, and there's one to the right.
Let's go behind the stage, the one to the right.
To the right, okay. Yeah, you walk up to it. I should say, the bottom floor, once to the dining hall, there's 2 simple guards. The other one downstairs has no guards. The one to the left has 2 guards. The ones behind the stage has 4 guards, and the one to the right has 1 guard.
Okay, so basically the direction I'm going has 1 guard just standing there.
Yes. So, yeah, you walk. He doesn't really pay any mind to you. He's just kind of watching the crowd. There's several people. It's very tightly packed.
Okay.
If you get super close, he'll probably look at you.
Yeah, that's what I kind of figured. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna cast Pass Without a Trace on myself since it lasts for an hour.
Okay.
Cast that, buddy. There you go. And then, I know Pass Without Trace not invisible, but is there kind of enough cover for me to spider climb like over him to go to that area?
You want to spider climb? Yeah. Okay. If you're gonna use spider climb, I'll still have you make a stealth check. It'll probably be a fairly high DC since there's so many people around, and you're just climbing a wall in open light.
Oh,
Brother.
then never mind, I won't do that. I have to figure out another way around then. Because I don't think he's that stupid. He's very good at sneaking, and he does this for a living. So I don't think he's stupid enough to look around and see that he's, that's a chance to get caught.
I mean, there's always
So-
going to be a chance to get caught.
What he's gonna do is, because he has Pass Without Trace, I am gonna see if I can is there anything around for me to throw near him to distract him enough to sneak past him?
So I would recommend making a commotion rather than throwing something, because with all the people around, he's probably just going to assume one of the
I know what to do then. So I'm
servants
gonna
would take care of
basically-
whatever that is.
Yeah. So I'm gonna talk to the guys, and I'm gonna put my finger through my ear.
Oh, guys,
Yes.
I need a commotion. A distraction, if you will.
I look at Remy.
Distraction, you say?
Remy, shall we fight on the stage?
Only naturally.
Okay, we begin to go on the stage.
One of the guards at the door behind the stage is going to step forward and block your path.
Hold on.
Sorry,
Before he does
they're
that,
performing right now. You come in an hour, right?
as he goes to do that, I will.
With
Fuck, I was gonna do Tasha's hideous laughter, but that would kind of cause attention.
Yeah.
Yeah, at the moment, there are several musical performers on the stage making kind of some ballroom music.
Well, we need a distraction.
oh wait, is the stage? Oh wait, so we can see the stage?
So
Yeah.
okay, so I need to describe the layout of the room. I don't know if you're here. Basically, there's two levels to this ballroom. The lower level has the bar and the snacks. And the upper level, there's a staircase on either side of the room that heads up to it's essentially a giant balcony that kind of stands over the rest of the ballroom. And that, on the edge of the balcony, it kind of arches outward a little bit, and that's where the stage is. So that everyone on the bottom floor and top floor can see him.
I want to whisper something to you, Gorza. I'm gonna whisper this that I just messaged you. Asking you that.
And she'll look to you for a moment, raise an eyebrow, nod, and then she will reach out and touch the man. And I need you to make me a. Come on, Beyond. Come on, Beyond. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Oh my god.
I know, right?
I have a plan. I think I can fix this. I'm gonna run in the back right by my brother, and I'm gonna start going, "Please, a guard has fainted! Help! Help!"
Okay. Make a deception check.
Oh,
Or performance.
I'll do this after Gorza does his shiz.
Continuing to stare at my loading.
Oh, what are you
gear.
doing, Gorza?
I apologize, folks. I am attempting to cast Color Spray, but I do not know the. Does Color Spray even have a fucking save? Now that I think
See
about
what color spray does.
it, is it just the 6d10 or does it have a save as well? I wonder. Color Spray. Oh, well, never mind. That plan doesn't fucking work anyways, because it's just blind. It's not fucking.
Oh, then in that case, you might want to nod your shake your head to me. Like,
Yeah. Alright, yeah. What are the cons of just killing him here? And I need you to hear me out on this one.
Don't kill him. If you knock him out with unlethal, we can say he
There's
passed out.
3 other guards standing right behind him on the doors behind the stage.
Fuck.
They can easily see what's happening right now.
Well, that's even worse.
Immediately, I start pulling Gorza in front of the door that my brother's standing by. I start yelling, "This is all your fault! You always fuck up our plans!" And I slap you.
Oh.
You doing this to Gorza?
In front, so I pull her back to where my brother is. We need a distraction, so I'm just gonna go try to get the guard's attention.
Yeah, make you two both make performance checks.
Performance, oh boy.
Oh boy.
Gorza, if you want to make a intimidation check, that could work too.
That is much higher than my performance.
Just to look very angry.
Like
That
you're about to
is
fight
a-
me.
18.
19.
I was gonna say the jig
All
is
right,
up.
play it out. Play it out a little bit.
Okay, I'm gonna come back and see my brother, give him a nod, and then looking at the guard, turn to Gorza, slap Remy right across the fucking face and say, "Every time I try to do something, you're never prepared and you fuck it up."
Whoa. Hey, hold on, calm down. What are you trying to do?
I push the guard. None of your business, slowly.
Whoa, hey, calm down. Denninmin. The guard next to you kind of looks up and he kind of slowly walks towards the commotion, kind of jogging with his hand on his weapon, leaving the door unguarded.
I sneak on in.
And
With my back against the
It's
wall.
locked.
Oh, he must have a key. Can I do a perception check to see if he has a key on him?
Yeah, there's a key around his waist.
I like to
There's
break
a set
down
of keys,
crying
actually.
onto that guard. Well, I like to look at my brother, look at him.
I
Ooh.
basically okay, so me and my sister, we have kind of this connection. So I basically sign language. If you want me to perform as I can or whatever you want to go about it, just I sign language, keys on side, help, make distraction.
You have a radio.
Oh yes, the ears. Come on, dude.
I keep forgetting about that. Yeah.
Sister,
Yes.
please
but,
make a little more commotion. I see keys on him.
The
What
guard
is-
that was in front of the door, I like to fall on him crying. It's just so hard being an actor these days. And I like to slide and hand his keys. at
Remy
him.
doing?
Remy is trying her hardest, one, to not fucking die, and two, to seem as angry as she could. And just fucking
Okay.
You should pull me
Like,
off
trying
the
to-
guard.
trying to push pit, not even like pull you off, trying to like
I'm
push
gonna-
past the guard from the other side, trying to kick your ass.
I'm actually gonna cut over to Darkus for a bit while this is happening. Things are getting commotion in the kitchen. There's maybe another 10 minutes until the doors to the banquet hall are opened. I'll have you make another performance check.
I sent it to you.
Okay. Okay, perfect. You're kind of getting into the flow of it, playing along pretty well. Anything else you want to do besides playing along for now?
About the other cooks in the area and maybe try and see if I can spot anything that might be of value and send the message off through the pebble in the ear.
So you want to try to communicate with someone to get some... Okay. Sure.
Actually, I want to try and see if I can perceive anything that might be
Make a
of value
perception
to let
check,
them know.
yeah. Go for it.
That is a 17.
17. Okay, you see Susie Tiff, the woman you talked to before, pull a small vial out of her robe and her chef's gown and kind of look around, just make sure no one's looking, and then just drop 2 drops into a small bowl of soup. And then she speaks up over to Gordon and says, "Excuse me, Gordon, can you make sure this is sufficient to give to our guests?" And he walks over and takes a ladle off of the top shelf and dips it in. And then he pulls it up to his lips.
Darkus, do something! Jesus!
And he takes a sip.
Oh,
Oh, it's absolutely rancid. Throw this out. And he starts berating her. And despite the verbal beating she's getting, has a sly grin as she takes it over to a waste barrel and just kind of dumps it in.
Oh,
Then
no.
she heads back to her post and continues cooking.
We'll walk up to her and whisper what was that in her pocket.
I'm sorry?
What was that
Don't
you pulled
shouldn't you
out of
be
your pocket?
working on rolling the dough?
I should, but you should also explain why you're using that vial you have hidden in your pocket.
Vile? I mean, I know that wasn't the best meal I made, but it wasn't vile. He's just kind of dramatic.
Vial you have in your pocket. Dip that you poured into the meal.
There's nothing... what are you talking about?
Intimidation to try and get her to,
Go for it.
I know what I saw. So unless you speak up, I will make sure to ruin you.
Yeah, roll it.
I like that one.
So we're gonna ignore the fact that he just let.
Advantage
Gordon
or
in the
regular?
What? What'd you get?
Is it regular or with advantage?
This is just regular.
16. 10 plus
16?
6.
Okay. Okay, fine. Listen, he deserves it. He's cruel.
Ooh.
But do we have to talk about this here?
Dish.
Listen, why don't we head out the side door into the hallway where it's a little quieter, and we can talk about it there. He won't notice. It's so busy in here anyway. How do you respond?
Keep my guard up.
Keep your guard up. Are you gonna go out into the hall?
Once in the hall, but I'll keep my guard up the entire time
Okay.
to make sure she doesn't try anything suspicious.
Right. Okay. So, as I said before, there's two rooms in the kitchen. You guys head out kind of a side one that leads to a hallway. It's a long, wide hallway, and there's actually a staircase down, about halfway down it. You see to the left, there's another door that leads into the dining hall, and she says, it's now kind of quiet. There's no one around here. She says, "All right, fine. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to say?"
It is in the vial.
I don't really know. I found it in the Duke's quarters.
Or does?
He had it behind a book. I figured it was something terrible, so I want to make him. Well, quite frankly, Gordon makes me sick, so I want to make him sick. I didn't put a lot. It would have killed him.
And show me where. You got it.
Well, I can't show you now. There's guards everywhere. But she takes the vial out and hands it. It's just like a small test tube. It's not very big. And it's completely unlabeled. It is a red liquid inside, and there's a cork holding it closed.
What it is by using my perception to smell it?
Yeah, make an Arcana check.
Great in Arcana. It is 11.
11? It doesn't seem from this world. Are we good now? Can I get back to it? You're not going to say anything, right? She kind of
Maybe.
rummages around in her
I
pocket
need you to
and
cover
pulls out
for
a
me.
silver piece.
No. I need you to cover for me.
Okay, what does that mean?
Relieve myself. I need you to cover for me while I go. I don't want Sir Gordon to be mad.
Okay, sure.
I need you to do some of my work for me while I go and take care of my business.
What am I supposed to say when he asked where he went?
And then I was feeling sick and I went to go throw up something. You're
Okay,
clever.
sure.
I'm sure you could figure something out.
All right. Fine. Go ahead.
Nice.
And she heads back into the kitchen.
So I'm alone now, right?
Yeah, so you're alone in this hallway outside the dining hall. Guests aren't normally allowed back here. So there's the door into the dining hall. There's the door behind you to the kitchen, and then there's a long hallway ahead of you with a staircase on the side. And then it seems to kind of turn a corner in the distance.
And I tug on my hat of disguise and turn myself into one of the guards.
You want to just look like you're wearing their armor?
Basically, it just It basically
Okay,
just disguises
sure.
me entirely to look like one of them.
Okay. What like race and so on?
What was one of the races? I don't recall.
This mostly humans, or half human for the
Let's
most
go
part.
with half human.
Okay, what's the other half?
No, full human. Go full human.
Full human? Okay. Sure. Then what?
You said there's a hallway to my left, right?
Does he hear a fight breaking out between me and Gorza in the hallway?
Not from where he is, no.
Oh damn.
He's quite far away right now.
So I'll check whichever.
You can maybe hear the muffled sounds of ballroom music and talking in the distance.
Is it coming from my left or from my right?
It's coming from kind of the door to the dining hall.
So
The dining hall connects to the ballroom.
So go through the pathway that doesn't connect to the dining hall or the.
Yeah. Okay. So essentially, here I'm just gonna send you a picture of the area. Okay, I'm sending it to the Discord. Okay. So basically, you're in the hall. There's three directions basically. Well, four directions. Behind you into the kitchen, to the left if you want to go into the dining hall, straight ahead and around the corner through the hallway, or up the staircase, which is halfway down the hallway.
So
That
repeat that one more time.
Yeah, it went to character details.
Yeah, can you repeat that one more time to me? I lost track of what you
Okay,
said.
so you're in like the middle of the picture there. There's a hallway, the one going north, with a staircase on the right side of it, or you could go around the corner if you keep following that hallway. Behind you is the kitchen, and to the left is the dining room.
Okay, if that's the case, let's go upstairs first.
Okay, sure. So as you kind of start heading upstairs, we're going to cut back to the rest of the group. So, what's happening? How are you screaming?
We're all on the floor, bloody and beaten, and we are. This is no longer a joke. We are engaged in a genuine fist fight.
Yeah, so as this time has passed,
Are you actually?
So I am crying on this guard, trying to sleight of hand his keys off of him, going, it's just so hard to find good help.
And I'm pressing up behind him, trying to pretend get to her and further distract.
At this point, 3 other guards show up and kind of start
23.
Oh, sure.
Okay, you grab it, no problem.
I just tuck it. I like to hold it out so my brother can sneakily come grab it, like kind of behind me, behind my back.
Check. No, not you. Doggonnet.
Oh, okay, thank God. I don't have proficiency.
You have pass without trace, so you can do, and no one's really focused on you.
And
there's looking at Doggonnet.
22.
Or you could do 20. Okay, that works. Yeah, so you kind of hold it out, and he comes up and grabs it quite easily.
Under my breath, you're welcome. And then I continue crying. This brute! And I like to poke at Gorza.
They kind of,
never
the
gets
guards
it right.
start to pull you apart from
your
shoulders.
Try me, bitch.
And they start directing you down the staircase and almost in the direction of the entrance.
Okay, then we'll return back to the crowd.
Denninmin. Okay, sure. Yeah, you convinced them to let you go. Denninmin, what's your plan? What are you doing?
Well, I'm gonna sneak in and take a look around.
Same door as before? Okay, sure. So you have a brief window where you're able to slip in without them seeing you. I'll have you roll stealth just to see how.
One question for you too as well. Is it just one key on this chain, or is it multiple keys on it?
It's several keys. We'll say there's 5.
Ooh. Oh, this is gonna be fun. So you said stealth check?
Yep.
I basically don't just have to. I just can't roll a 1.
Yeah, you have pass without trace.
I know, so I have like 21, like, without doing anything. Okay, so I got a 19. So basically 30.
Okay, you're in.
On top of it, so basically
you slip
40.
inside. It's a cylindrical. It's clear you're in a tower. It's kind of a spiral staircase that just goes out.
Okay. I'm gonna keep going up on the staircase.
Okay, with your stealth check from before, right as you start to get to the top, you see torchlight, and you hear kind of a faint conversation between 2 guards wearing chainmail and wielding bows as they kind of scan the forest and the cliffside for threats. Let's see what you hear.
I was gonna say I want to listen in for sure.
Yeah, no, I don't. So there's two guards, a human and a half elf, and the human is kind of talking. I don't know. I haven't seen her since. She just kind of.
Are you sure?
You know, we were supposed to start working here, and we started about a week ago, and now, supposedly she got a job cleaning up, but
Clean like a
she
maid
hasn't
or?
been back. Where? You're not there, are you?
Oh no, I'm just trying to play the other elf for you.
Oh, no, that's fine. I got it.
Sorry, I thought I was just trying to help you not have to do two voices.
The
and
other
talk to
one's
yourself.
not really interesting.
Oh.
Or interested.
Oh,
Much.
he just kind of nods his head.
Right.
So I'm gonna keep an open comm and basically repeat any like all this to everybody because I'm sure Lavender's listening too. So I'm kind of making sure everyone kind of gets updated everything I hear and see throughout my kind of like my sneak quest.
All right, cool. Doggonnet and Remy, you're back in the crowd. What are you doing? Actually, you know what? At this point, I'm gonna have the party move on. So, okay. So at this point, the music kind of quiets, and you see the a figure approach the stage, kind of stand over the balcony, arms spread wide. It's the bald man with the purple cloak, robes. He has an aura of power about him, like social power, and as he speaks, his voice booms in a magical sense, so everyone can hear him, and he says, "Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for coming to my grand party. I hope you're all having an excellent time. The dining hall is open. Please go help yourself. The food is excellent, I assure you. I had some of it yesterday for lunch, and it was absolutely incredible. I also will be opening the lounge room to the left down there." He kind of points to a door to the side of the ballroom, which opens as he points. There's some games you can play there. Billiards, pool, dice, and there's a fireplace if you just want to warm up and chat. Please help yourself, enjoy, and I hope to talk to you all individually. And he kind of steps down, and the dining hall room opens, and people kind of start to make their way in. So, what are you guys doing?
Well, as I rejoin in the crowd with Remy, Gorza is going to be gone for a second. He's going to return, so...
Every time it's his turn.
Yes, so I'm going to take Remy, and I'm going to wrap my arm around her. Not like around her, like around it, like a... You know when you like link arms as if like a Wizard of Oz style? And we're going to start investigating that lounge, see if anything's there, like under covers or any stuff like that.
So you head into the lounge. There's a few people ahead of you, a few people behind you. Most of the people in here are men. There's a few women. Most of the people here are also fairly intoxicated at this point, and they kind of start filling up tables. There's a pair of people playing dragon chess, and a bunch of people standing around them. They seem to be betting on who's going to win. It's somehow very intense, despite being such a slow game. Then next to them, there's several rows of people playing dice. There's definitely money involved in all these games. And then there's some people just betting on one of the spinning tables with the numbers. And then there's also a hearth.
I talk about a roulette table.
Yeah, that roulette table. There's a hearth with some couches, and there's some doors out to a balcony that overlooks kind of the forest.
Excuse me?
Who are you talking to?
You. I didn't want to interrupt.
No, that was the end of it, yeah.
Okay, cool. So... I like to think that Lavender is very much gambling at the roulette table. And blowing all the extra money he brought for the heist.
Actually, Lavender's gonna pop in the earbuds now, and he's going to say, So, I've been talking to some of the servants, and supposedly one of them, interesting fellow, a halfling, and apparently he overheard something about a grand plan, overheard it coming from the host himself, speaking to someone, I do not know who.
Well, I grab Remy's arm, I hit the button, I say, well, me and Remy Pooh can go and see if we listen in on him, follow him, as he goes and moves around the castle.
Yeah, okay. Where is he?
Behind stage, I assume.
You don't see him.
Shit.
The crowd is extremely dense.
Fuck.
Seems every noble in the kingdom was invited.
Shit. Well, if my brother's... Oh, fuck. We're gonna have to perform soon, and my brother's in the back. Oh, I have to do this next one solo. I bring Remy with me. She's my assistant.
Okay.
And I prepare for the next
You want
parts.
to get ready to perform?
Yep, I'm having to improv.
I'm not too far from the stage. If anything, you can go back there and maybe distract a little bit, where I can sneak really fast inside and
don't
jump out.
Don't worry, brother. Remy is my assistant. I say over my earbuds. I got this.
As long as you got it.
Maybe, brother, you maybe panic a little bit knowing that I'm not usually the one who leads them.
I trust you, sis. Go for it.
Don't worry. It won't end up like that time at Bard's Gate, I promise.
Well...
It wasn't my fault they started throwing tomatoes.
Okay, you can go.
Okay, thank you.
You got it, sis.
Yes, I do. I grab Remy and I start I tell her, I shove myself in the chest and I tell her to carry me out.
Okay. So you want to start performing then?
Sure.
Alright.
Alright,
Go ahead.
So once again, I like my dramatic entrance music as a big old tiefling woman in a nice dress drops this chest down onto the stage, and as she stands behind it, very strong looking, the top of it flies open. As almost like a contortionist, I start coming out kind of weird and twisted and start untwisting myself as doing a bit of an acrobatics trick.
Alright.
And then balancing on my feet as I start trying to balance on the lid of the chest while it's open. And using my hands, I will climb up Remy while the entire time balancing a sword on my feet.
Alright, make a performance check. Both of you.
Okay, I don't... Let me check what she has for her bonuses. I think Gorz has sent them. He didn't, fucking no. I know he mentioned...
it's fine. We'll say it works. You have a high enough performance, you can probably make up for any mistake.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I have, on my end, it's a 19.
Right, you can compensate well enough.
All she has to do is stand there. All she has to do is stand there.
Right.
And as I go, I start kind of juggling with my feet, the little sword, having like spin back and forth. And then I'll start telling stand-up comedy.
Okay. Make a charisma check.
Yes! Ooh, that's 22 again.
The crowd loves it. Alright, so as that wraps up, let's see how much you make in tips.
Whew. I have it open, the earbuds the entire time, so the brother hears how I did
17
good.
gold.
Yay.
It could have been better, sis. It could have been better.
Everything could be better with you, I say kind of harshly.
You judge me too easy.
I already, pulled out my earbud, not listening to his fucking feedback.
Alright, let's move back to Barkas. So Barkas, the music is kind of faint in the distance. As you start heading up the staircase, you can hear the dining hall start to fill up with guests. And heading upstairs, you find yourself in a identical hall. Ahead of you, straight this time, is a closed door, an oak door. To the left is a glass door that leads out to a balcony that overlooks a courtyard, and behind you, the hallway continues around a corner. And you hear footsteps coming from the hallway behind you around the corner.
Hide in the balcony area.
Okay, sure. Make a stealth check to try to blend in.
No. I have a 3 in that, so 17 plus 3, 20.
Okay, sure. So 2 guards kind of walk past. They're not super concerned. They don't seem to have any fear that someone will be wandering around up here, and they don't even look out the balcony. They're just kind of talking to each other, and they head through the oak door and close the door. While you're in the courtyard, looking over, basically what it looks like, it's a massive courtyard, encircled on all 4 sides by the castle walls, essentially. The dark brick towering above. There's several trees and benches, and you can actually see there's a few people walking around there now as the doors to the dining hall is opened, and so too have the doors to the courtyard, which connect directly to the dining hall. There's a tower opposite you with a couple guards overlooking the courtyard, and in the middle, the grand thing everyone's looking at is the towering object covered in a sheet.
Towering.
Yes, it's about 2 stories tall. This is what you saw earlier.
Holy shit.
On their conversation.
I must have missed that part, but cool.
The 2 guards? Yeah,
I'm
sure.
gonna try and sneak closer and listen in, since I'm still stealth.
Yeah, okay. You could probably hear them a little bit as they walk past, but then they go through a door. They're just talking about what their plans for the week are. So it's 2 women, and the one on the left says, "Yes, I'm gonna head into town with the man, and we're gonna go shopping. Actually, this is a fairly lucrative job. Actually, more than my last gig." "Oh yes, definitely." And that's pretty much all you get. And then they head through the door.
Am I able to climb all the way up there, or is it still too high for me?
Climb up where?
The tower that's basically covered in a tarp.
Oh, it's in like the middle of the courtyard. You're just on a balcony against the wall.
How far from me is it?
It's like 100 feet out. This is a massive courtyard, and it's just sitting in the middle of it.
Alright, I'll basically communicate to Lavender that from 100 feet is where that tower is located, where the balcony is at.
Yeah,
If
center
they
of the
want to try
courtyard.
and do something. If they want to try and do something, they can do it from up here. I'll try and make a commotion somewhere on the 2nd floor and pull everybody away.
Okay. Do you want to kind of wander around at all, or just sit up here?
I'm gonna go back inside
You're
and see
still
if I
dressed
can
as a
wander
guard.
through the hallways. Yeah, I'm gonna go back through the hallways and see if I can find anything valuable that might pique our interest.
Okay, sure. So do you want to head to the oak door where the 2 guards went, or down the hallway they came from earlier?
Can I peek through the keyhole?
Yeah, sure. Make a perception check to see how much you can glean in this manner.
Oh, I failed. Nat 1 plus 3.
You can't see through it at all.
Never mind.
And as you lean over to look through the keyhole, the door opens, smacking you in the head, and the 2 guards walk back out. And immediately they raise their spears and point them at you. And the one on the left says, What do you think you're doing? No one else is assigned patrol up here.
I saw some suspicious activity. I
Uh-huh.
was following
I'm
someone,
seeing some
random.
suspicious activity right now.
I literally saw someone come up the stairs that wasn't supposed to be up here. I was literally following after them to make sure they weren't doing anything and lost track of them at the balcony. Did you see anything?
Make a deception check.
12.
He's lying. Can I see your badge, please?
On each one?
Yeah, that's a wisdom save.
Yeah.
Okay. What's the save to beat?
12 or 13, one or the other, I don't remember exactly. Let me check real quick.
Okay, well, I think you should be fine. One of them passes, one of them does not. So, the woman who's speaking kind of stops and lowers her spear, and her eyes kind of glaze over. And the other one looks at her companion.
Like,
what are
I'm
you
telling
doing?
the truth. I'm telling the truth. I
Yes,
literally
he's
saw someone
right.
come up here.
Yeah, I saw him too. What? You didn't say anything before. I must have forgotten to mention it. Make another persuasion check deception check advantage this time.
First roll is a 16, second roll is a 12, so I'll take the 16.
It's just a flat 16.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if we see him, we'll take care of him. How long does Charm Person last?
An hour.
An hour?
Yes, an
Wow,
hour.
alright. Sweet. So they continue down the hall.
Louder, I can control that person, have them do whatever I need.
You don't control it. They just see you as your best friend.
Oh, that. Yeah, my bad.
Yeah, it's a cool spell, but
Doesn't
they're not
really,
gonna make that powerful.
Yeah.
What do you do, Barkas?
Go in.
They're
Are they
leaving
both
you now.
walking away?
Yeah.
Can I speak to the one that's charmed separately from the other one?
They're walking next to each other.
Never mind. I'll just let them be.
Okay. So
Oh, my friend.
you're still in this hallway. There's the oak door that you're standing up against, and there's the hallway they're going down.
Through the door since they're going away from the area and look in there.
Alright, sure.
And
It's
just
not
close
locked.
the door behind me.
Excellent. So you step in. I need to turn down rhythm.
Yeah, same.
I'm actually going to change the music.
I'm upset that I have to use both my charms person scrolls, but hey.
Okay.
That's what happens when you're not that charismatic, like Lavender or Doggonnet.
This is rolling really bad.
Yeah, that nat 1 was painful.
Yeah, it hurt.
Alright.
Definitely.
So this room you're in seems to be kind of a living space, kind of an entertainment room. There's a fireplace, some bookshelves, a small table with a deck of cards, and a small stage. No one else is in here, right?
Inspect the bookshelf to see if there's any hidden triggers for a passageway.
Of course. Make a perception check.
Perception 11.
11? No, nothing.
What about by the fireplace? If there's one there.
Nothing. At this point, the door opens, and in walks someone. You wouldn't actually know this man. It's a human. He seems to be a servant, and he's holding a dust thingy on the stick. I forget what they're called.
A duster?
And he said, hello, sir. Sorry, I don't mean to bother you. Just doing my route. I need to dust this place.
No one's supposed to be up here. Explain yourself.
I work here. What do you mean?
No one's allowed past here except for the guards. What are you doing in here?
I work here. How do you not know this?
There was explicit instructions stated that no one should be allowed in this room except for the guards. What are you doing here? Explain yourself.
Oh no. You're one of the aliens, aren't you?
No. Aliens?
No. Here, please. Don't probe me.
This fucking dude?
Yeah, I just doing my job. I won't tell anyone I saw you here.
Alright. Well, before you go, can I ask you some questions?
Yes, I'm very experienced with mortal culture.
Why did you come up here? For what reason?
This is my job.
Are there
Humans
any
like
other
like
rooms
to
like
keep things
this?
clean, like lounge.
Of course.
There's one downstairs, and we have a library.
Is there a private quarters?
Servants have their own rooms, and the Duke, he's the one in charge, and he has his own bedroom.
Which way is that?
Just follow opposite side of the courtyard around this hallway. It's like a big U shape. May I ask a question as well?
Of course.
What were you guys doing underground?
What do you mean underground?
Were you probing people? The screaming? Yesterday?
If they were screaming, I must have missed it.
Okay.
I recently started working here. Can I knock them out?
Right. Oh, yeah, sure. Make a unarmed strike. What are you hitting him with?
The blunt end of my sword. No, I'm just gonna knock him and just punch him with my fist.
And then roll your damage. This will just be non-lethal damage.
Nat 20, 26.
26? Okay.
Nat 20.
That hits.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, he's unconscious. No, please! And he falls to the ground with the thorn.
Is there a place I can hide him?
Just what I've described to you before.
Can I check down the hallway to see if there's anyone coming by?
You don't see anyone.
If not, I'm gonna take him and put him somewhere on the balcony where no one can see him, and then disguise myself as him
you can
and
do
walk on out.
Make a try to hide his body.
16.
16. That's good enough. You position him so no one can see him from the courtyard. If someone were to step out on the balcony, they wouldn't miss him. But you should be fine for a while. So
I'll grab,
you disguise.
what if that dust thing he was holding and just pull the hat of disguise to turn into him and then head on out and just go around to the other side of the hallway.
Let's we'll see what Denninmin Denninmin, what are you up to? You're they as the guard. Are you there, Val?
Yeah, I was fighting to like unmute myself. For some
Okay,
reason,
yeah.
the chat didn't like me
So
to do it.
basically,
Okay.
the guards they kind of shifted conversation to talking about hunting, maybe.
Okay, so where are the guards facing? Are they facing like they'll see me if I?
They're
come
facing
up,
away
or-
from you. They're looking out into
Okay.
the woods from the tower.
I'm a sneak. How long have I been gone for? Like, you think? Like,
Maybe
what is
5
it?
minutes.
Oh, I'm gonna blast through them. I'm gonna sneak behind them, and what is beyond them? Beyond the balcony, is there like a door? Is there a corridor?
This is a guard tower. It's literally just a tower.
Oh,
Yeah.
so this is one of the many towers that were in the. Okay.
Right.
So there's shit here. Or
There's nowhere else to go.
You can
Yeah.
like destroy shit here, so guards are unarmed. Cause a rig it to blow.
What? I'm gonna basically radio in to kind of help me out get out of here and let them know this is just the guard tower and to avoid the right side and keep that in mind that I'll just do my voice. Hey guys, so this place was really shitty. There's only guard towers here on the right side, and I tell you, I should have never went this way. But I need a little distraction to get out of here. Can someone help me a little?
I don't respond.
Fucking asshole.
Does anyone respond?
If no one else responds, then I'll start making
Okay,
my way.
Lavender responds.
Well, I
I'll
guess I
start
died.
quietly making my way towards it.
Servants.
I guess fuck
What
it.
do you need,
I'm gonna
my
go through the
friend?
door, guys. Fuck it. And he's causing
Oh,
a
Barkas
commotion.
is gonna do
Chat.
something?
Hit him on the balcony where he wouldn't be seen.
That I respond to. I say, "Are you fucking kidding me?"
No. He was gonna blow my cover.
Oh, okay. Well, either way, I'm going to the hallway right now, Lavender. Don't worry. And I go to the guard that, once again, oh fuck, how am I gonna distract now, brother? Jesus. Okay, I'll go to the fucking guard and I will start flirting with him. I'm saying, well, thank
Which
you.
the one guarding the tower door?
Yep, and I'll be like, well, I just want to say thank you
Make
for
a
getting that
persuasion
brute
check.
off of me before. Well, let me see, hold on.
What'd you get?
17 plus 4 plus, I don't have persuasion, do I? Maybe? Yep,
That sounds like that's high enough. He's
Okay.
into it.
Yeah, so I'm distracting him and I'm like, trying to pull him to look away from the door, maybe almost like he's trying to get him to pin me to the wall kind of thing.
Yeah, sure. So you have half of that tray still. How long is that left? A minute? It's still a minute.
It's like 10 minutes,
Pass
right?
without trace.
Yeah.
Pass without trace lasts for I think an hour.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you slip back out.
I'll
quite
double check
easily.
right now. But let me just double check that right now. Okay, I got it up.
Alright.
Concentration up to an hour. Okay, yep.
Nice.
Yeah, sure. You slip out of the door.
And the moment I see my brother, fucking, I'm gonna make a distraction for you, brother, so you can go check out other stuff. I like to grab the guard, fucking point to one of the other guards and say, if you beat one of them up tonight, I'll have sex with you.
Ooh. No, thank you, ma'am. This job pays quite well.
I like to whisper in his ear how much I make as Lavender's mercenary, and say you can come with me, big guy. Really kind of grab it
Make another
at some
persuasion check.
All right. Oh, that's not nice. Altogether about 19, with all my bonuses.
Yeah, that's not gonna work.
Fine.
Sorry, lady.
How boring. I push him off and I go to one of the other guards on the other side. And I'll start trying to seduce them.
Chris. I appreciate that.
Ignoring my
make a-
brother, I go to seduce him. I sigh, a very deep sigh.
Persuasion check.
No, actually, in fact, I mutter under my breath, not into the earbud, under my breath, knowing you'll hear it, brother. I used to be a fucking soldier, and I go and seduce them. Do you want me to roll for both of them, or just one for both?
Just roll once, and we'll see if you can get anyone.
Okay, so then that first one I had rolled was a 15, and this was a 6, so... let's go... 19, 22?
Okay, he socks his companion in the jaw.
That's what I'm talking about. Take me somewhere,
then
big boy.
They start arguing and kind of fist fighting.
Nice. I
and
started
one
trying to
of
be
the-
behind him, like pegging him on, like, go, 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 go. In reality, I'm yelling at my brother, fucking go!
As they do, several of the nobles kind of scream and make way, and you see coming from downstairs one of the heavily clad elite guards approaching.
Uh-oh.
And
Brother, run. I fuck
Then-
off.
yeah, what do you want to use this opportunity to do? Gentlemen. So,
I mean,
so we'll
we're-
say
we're
that
out of
these
it,
were the
right? Like,
guards. Yeah, these were the guards behind the stage.
Trying to give you another way to, do the other door.
Okay, so I'm trying to see. Is there? So my eyes are on me, right? The people see me.
No, they're concerned with the fight, the fist fight.
Yeah, you're just still not noticed. You're perfectly safe.
Okay, I'm gonna try to see if I can sneak around to the other door while everything's kind of still going on. To the one on the left.
Okay, yeah. You still pass without trace. You can slip through it quite easily. You find yourself in a more narrow hallway. This place is not as ornately decorated. There's a door on either side, and there's a door at the end of the hallway. This hallway is only about 50 feet long.
I'm gonna cast Find Traps just in case.
It's, by the way, it's probably about 8 o'clock at this point for everyone to know. Find traps.
I
Yeah.
get ready to go back on stage.
There's nothing.
There's nothing. Okay, I'm gonna go forward to that door over there.
On the straight ahead?
Yeah.
Okay, it's another guard tower.
Motherfucker.
You have a knack for this, don't you?
Oh, fuck me. I seduced guys for this?
Sis.
There's 2 other doors you can check.
Are you gonna...
My lovely sis.
Okay,
Actually, a second thought. Be right back.
and then I'm gonna go check the other door. You said there's 2 other doors?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna check the door on the left, like going back.
Okay, sure. So, yeah, it's just a bunch of bedrooms. So, it splits into another hallway. On the left and right are several different bedrooms with, these are small bedrooms. They're obviously for servants and cooks and stuff. And then there's even on the far end a kind of community bunk room with a large closet.
Okay. Before I make a decision, that
Actually,
room-
I'm gonna say you find a dwarven man holding a broom, kind of sweeping as you walk. His back is to you, and he's whistling.
Interrogate him.
He's
Thank
extremely
you.
old, even for a dwarf.
Okay. I'm going to sneak up like on him and like kind of like a ghost, like kind of just land in with my hands hovering over his shoulder and whisper in his ear. And the first thing I'm gonna say is,
Interesting night are we having?
Does a 15 hit your armor class?
hell no, that won't go.
He swings around with the broom and attempts to clock you across the face, but you duck out of the way. What do you do?
I'm just looking through chat.
He attempts to swing again and misses. Oh, what do you want? Who are...
I have a few questions to ask. You answer them and you may live.
I'll flip through worse than a bunny rabbit.
I trust.
Does an 18 hit your armor class?
Meets and beats.
Alright. You take 4 bludgeoning damage as he smacks you in the ribs with the broom handle.
Why'd you have to threaten his life? You could just ask questions.
Do I see this at all?
I guess you want to do it the hard
You
way.
had enough?
I'm gonna attack. I'm just gonna kill the guy. Like, he's in my way.
Holy crap. Okay.
I'm
what do you
sorry.
attack
I'm
with?
sorry to do this to him, but he's gonna have to. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna dash in close to his face,
I told you.
Alright.
You should have did it the easy way and told me.
and I'm gonna use poison spray right in his eyes.
Okay, that's a save?
That's a con 14 save.
Okay.
So you're just gonna poison him?
I got 16, so he passes.
Okay, and it says,
That just means he's
You
not
finish
poisoned, right? But
yeah,
he
so I
still
can roll the
takes
damage still, huh?
Yeah.
He's a dwarf, so I think he's gonna take half poison damage.
That's no. All it does is give him advantage on the save.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, I'll roll with the damage then. Okay, it doesn't make a difference. I was thinking if I could get a nat 20. How much damage is that?
12 damage.
12 damage. Okay. So this poison kind of spreads across him, and he's going to whack you with the broom again. He takes 2 swings, a 13 and a 9. I assume neither of those hits.
Yes, they both miss.
Stupid children.
Okay, and then I am going to aim a crossbow at his forehead.
Make an intimidation check.
Oh, why does it go topsy-turvy? Okay, intimidation?
Yep.
Or are you just wanting to attack him?
No, you do not.
14. No, 14 plus 3 equals 17.
17.
Yeah.
Whoa. Okay. No, I concede.
See? There's
He
always
puts
the
his
easy
hands
way.
up and drops the broom.
Also, sorry for spraying you in the face. You hit me.
I mean, you threatened to kill me. There's easier
I
ways
will.
to talk to a man.
Yeah, I tried to. And, okay, you're off subject. Where I am looking for something interesting.
Aren't we all?
I'm holding my finger to my ear. Basically,
Ask
So
for
if
the
I talk to him-
artifact.
okay.
The artifact, where is it?
You didn't see it? Kind of hard to miss. Massive, covered in a sheet of cloth in the courtyard.
Oh fuck.
Do you know what it is?
I don't know what it is. Good luck stealing it. Look, if there's something you want to know, I'll tell you this. It might not really pertain to anything, but I was dusting the hall outside the grand bedroom, and I smelled smoke. And it wasn't from the torches we used as lanterns.
I relate that to the rest of the group.
Darkus, you said you were in there, right? Be careful.
He's heading there right now.
I have a thing to ask you too.
I'll keep an eye out.
Yeah, what?
One more thing. Where the fuck that leads to?
And I point to the other room because I'm sick of seeing fucking towers. The
There's
room
more
down.
bedrooms. You stumbled into the sleeping quarters.
Now kill him.
Idiot.
What did you call me?
An idiot. And he kind of spits on the ground.
I
Then
pop.
he leans down and picks up his broom.
I'm gonna pop him in the head
Roll to
with the
hit.
crossbow. Okay. 15.
That does not hit. He
Whoa,
takes
how does
the
it not?
broom
Does he have
handle
armor?
and slaps it up. No.
Whoa.
This guy is a grizzled dwarven veteran. He slaps it out of the air and then stands up and says, "Alright, so you want to fight then?"
God damn it, brother.
And he's going to attempt to slap you with the broom handle once more.
If I die from a fucking broom, I never play D&D again.
Alright,
Promise you
one of
that.
those hits, it's a 19, and you take 3 bludgeoning damage. And the kind of like hairs on the broom scratch your cheek a little bit as he slaps you with it. He goes, "You had enough."
You tickle me with a broom and you think I have enough.
Nah, I just basically take out my scimitar this time. Say fuck it, I'm just gonna slash his ass up.
Roll to hit.
Does 18 hit?
Yeah.
Fucking A. If you miss it, I was like, I've been fucking with the wrong guy, but that doesn't fucking hit. 9 damage.
Okay. Can someone put some? Well, I'll do it. Never mind. Okay.
And then
He's not
I'm
looking
gonna use a
good.
bonus action. I'm gonna use a bonus
Yeah.
action to catch end my turn with Shillelagh, so I can just have it out.
What's that do?
Basically it gives me like a wooden club, like a magical wooden club.
Okay. So you hear some ribs crack as you punch him in the gut, slicing across his chest with the
You're
scimitar.
tough, man. You're a really tough old man.
And then he's going to make. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, dexterity save.
Don't fuck it up.
Shut up, don't say that. 14 plus 9, 19.
See, 14 plus
19.
Yeah, 14. No, sorry, 14 plus
Okay.
5,
9.
19.
Oh, I was like, what?
So he kind of haphazardly takes a handful of the sheets and throws them at you, attempting to kind of distract you as he ducks past you and runs through the door and starts heading towards the ballroom, screaming. He is now in the
wait, you're not at
original
all?
hallway. No, you're in a completely different part of the manor. The ballroom is between you and him at the moment.
Brother.
So he reaches the door.
Quickly, kill. Do something good.
Can I dash? I'm gonna dash in to make an attack and hit him with a shillelagh.
You mean your
Yep,
scimitar?
roll to hit.
No, I got a I cast shillelagh. I hit 16 to hit.
16 hits.
Okay. Does a 9 hit? No, 9 damage. Sorry.
You knock him. Well, is this non-lethal or lethal?
Kill it.
I'm lethal as fuck.
Lethal. You slice halfway through his neck, and he falls to the
shillelagh is a
ground.
club. It's a club.
Okay, you smash his head in, and he falls to the
Like
ground with guttural kind of.
Okay, I'm gonna
And
drag
a
his
small
body-
pool of blood begins to paint the ground.
What is bullshit?
You better fix it.
Okay, so I'm gonna drag his body away.
Go with me.
Okay, where are you gonna put it?
I'm gonna tell the guys,
Guys, I killed somebody, and I might need some help.
Oh, brother. Okay. So when the guards are all fighting and they're all like, I'm gonna tuck in and be like, hello, brother. What are you doing? You killed him.
I'm
The door
sorry.
starts to open.
I fucking press digitation to clean up the blood, and then we tuck to the side.
You're not in there right now, are you?
What? Remember, I was distracting the guards, and so I just said.
Okay, if you want to try to go in, make a stealth check.
All right.
Unless you want to be
22.
completely brash about it. Okay, 22, you're good.
Yeah.
You sneak in. So you're in there. You press digitation, clean up the blood. You're still dragging a very heavy dwarven man.
I have a 19 strength.
Okay, I mean, it's a dwarf. He's like 200 pounds.
That's
But
literally
yeah, you can
nothing. I
drag
could
him.
do that. 16.
So where are you going to put him?
Together, I say let's tuck him into a bed and make it look like he's sleeping.
With the
I said tuck
smashed
him under the bed.
head?
Under the bed, yes, under the bed. You're right. Or into
Under
a
the
chest.
bed, yes.
He's small. Into a chest.
It's not that small.
And cut him up.
Under fuck. Is this? Goodness, put him under the
Okay,
fucking bed.
I need you to make a stealth check, and the door is going to start to open.
We're fucking arguing.
So one of you's cutting the body, or are you both doing it? In which case, roll
No.
with advantage.
Wait,
Can we,
we're not
can
cutting-
we stuff him under the bed and
Yes,
disappear?
yes,
'Cause I have meld of stone.
Oh, okay. I have a nat 20, so I'll just stuff him under the bed and hide.
Okay.
I'm gonna meld stone.
You
to
kind of.
disappear.
Okay. You hear the door creak open, and the heavily armored guard walks in
Fuck me.
and says, "Well, no, they don't say anything. They just kind of look around, and they open the door across from you and peer in. They step inside for a minute and look around, and then they turn around and open the door. You guys of the room you guys are in, and as they open the door, they see you sitting there. Dark. Who is it? I forget your name. Doggonnet.
What? Why? I have a nat 20 in stealth.
Oh, you did?
Yes.
Oh, and the other one you did meld with stone.
Yeah, I melded right with this fucking stone.
Oh, okay. Okay, so they walk in and they kind of look around. They pass right in front of you, and look around slowly. Their head turns. They walk over to the closet and open it and peer inside, and they turn around and leave.
The moment that door closes, I let out the fucking. Brother, I haven't had my heart beat like that since war. I fucking. Why?
And we're gonna jump over to
Good
no,
fucking shit.
Remy. What are you doing? Hello, Remy.
Remy's not here yet. Gorza
What do you
has
mean?
not returned.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, then we'll go to Darkus. So, you come to a grand door, which you can tell is the room that lies beyond it is extremely lavish. What do you do?
I will look around and see if I notice anything unusual.
Okay, perception check.
Perception. That would be a 17.
All right. There is a single drop of dried blood, kind of in the corner next to the door.
Good. Hey guys, dry blood up here in my area near the Duke's room.
Lots of blood over here, right, brother? I yell that into the fucking piece, like angry as hell.
At this point, Lavender comes over the mic, and he's going to say, something interesting. One of the servants says he overheard the Duke speaking in a language he didn't recognize. He said it sounded evil.
Oh, is it Infernal? I say literally out loud. I speak it.
I don't know. The servant didn't seem capable of understanding it.
Damn it. Do you know where the servant
he goes
is?
quiet.
We can rejoin outside.
He didn't tell you what he looks like, but he's wandered off now.
Damn. Okay, well, we should get prepared for the next show, right, brother?
It is a half-elf
Yes. We
maid.
shall go to our show.
Yes. Your turn to lead.
She's blonde.
Wait, I need to step away for a bit. I need to start cooking.
Okay.
Just a heads
I guess
up.
we'll come back to you. We'll see what the twins do, the jesters. I'm not gonna have you roleplay the whole performance. Just make a performance check,
Okay, can we tell you
both of you.
what our thing is? Because we've been preparing.
Yeah, go for it.
Actually, you want to roll for
If you want to
first?
do it, you can.
And
I just
kinda,
didn't want
like-
to. If you don't,
Oh no, the thing is,
No,
me and
I-
Kun have been loving this. We've been like fucking talking about it.
Yeah.
okay, do it then. Do your performance.
Okay, well,
do
so-
it before-
Let's do our rolls first, Kuna, and then we can describe it.
yeah, we'll go by our rolls, and if it's really bad, then I have to really do a bad job with it.
Yeah, fuck. I considering I have
Ooh.
plus like 8 to it.
Yeah, I got +9, so I got 19.
21.
Please. Okay, good. Okay. And I'm gonna screenshot my 19.
That's a 14 on my end, just plus 7.
Got you. Nice. I got a 10 plus 9. Okay. So, all attention's on us. I'm guessing the lights on us too as well.
Yep.
And, the
And
first
this time
thing
it's
I'm
a
gonna
steady
say-
beat, right? Like
Yeah.
I promise you all. Fear, did I?
And then I am going to
And
take my
behind a
sis-
gasp.
Yeah, I'm gonna take my sis by the hand elegantly.
What if I tell you? I may not care if she lives or dies.
I give like a you bastard look.
And you can give me a slap too.
Yep, a
Make it
little
really
slap
dramatic.
over the face.
Sisters' rights. Ladies and gentlemen, my sis
Push
will
me.
risk it all to entertain you.
And so basically, I'm gonna direct you to float your way down. Do you have another feather fall to kind of throw your way all the way down to the bottom?
Nope. Instead, this time I wrap.
He throws you anyway.
No, I was gonna say I have a rope, like a cloth I wrapped around a rope to make it look less like tacky. And so when you push me, I just slowly like acrobatic spin. You know when they're falling. It looks
Yeah.
chaotic, but it's all controlled. I do that all the way down, and at the right before I crash, I just catch the rope and, and like do like an acrobat kind of fucking gymnast position on the floor.
And then, so I'm guessing everyone's clapping, being, just loving it.
Oh, excellent, sis, excellent. Oh, all this excitement's getting me thirsty.
I pull out a glass of water and I create water, and it just fills up. take a drink.
And then I throw a knife directly at the cup.
Oh. Yeah, and then just smash it.
That is a 19 to just right at the cup.
Yeah, it shatters.
And I say, that's for pushing me.
Sis, are you hungry?
Always.
Well then.
And I throw down an apple. It's for my sis to catch.
I would like to, using a knife again, try to, like, throw it and split the apple in half.
Okay.
Sure. That's a
you don't need to roll. We'll just say it happens.
Oh, okay. And I'll just catch the apples and then take a big bite. And it'll bow.
Right.
And then I'll bow on top too as well.
You all have been amazing.
Excellent. You guys receive 33 gold in tips.
Ooh. The crowd loves knife play.
We're gonna buy so much wheat.
Yes. Just
As
know,
you
brother, I've
wrap
been keeping
up-
track of all our tips.
Okay, good.
As you wrap up, several servants run up and kind of start sweeping up the broken glass and the bits of apple juice.
Asshole.
To my sis.
And there's a small commotion coming from the doors at the entrance of the ballroom.
When you say asshole, I say you could have been nicer when you pushed me. And then immediately we turn towards the chaos.
Yeah, we look.
Okay, so there's just several people kind of stepping aside, making way for a certain individual. They all seem to recognize him.
Who is it?
You don't, however. It is a very short man, maybe about between 4 and 5 feet tall, and he's wearing a dark black cloak that kind of hides all his features. And he steps out from a terrible wagon covered in depictions of death and murder.
While we're
And
still
as he
on...
walks-
Sorry. While we're still on stage, I like to say, look, brother, an edgy dwarf. I'm trying to make the crowd laugh.
It does not. He does not have the girth of a dwarf. Interestingly enough.
Oh.
And as he walks forward, he kind of starts heading to the staircase, up towards and the kind of. You guys are up at the top of the balcony, so he's gonna pass you soon. The ballroom is fairly quiet.
Awkward. I say that to my brother.
And he walks past you guys and heads through the massive double doors. The guards don't even make any attempt to stop him.
Is
And
that the Duke?
That was not the Duke. Was a bald man wearing purple robes.
Oh,
I put my finger in my ear.
Quite an interesting fellow.
yes.
Oh, that guy always gives me the creeps. One of the servants says as he's sweeping up broken glass.
That voice sounds familiar, says Lavender.
So I talked to the person sweeping glass.
Who is that guy?
Oh, him. Well, he's recently become a close friend of the Duke. Yeah, he's been making regular visits, but he's not very kind. He's creepy too. He never shows his face.
I'll give him 1 gold.
Holy
Thank you
crap!
very much.
Thank you.
Carry on.
I give him 10
This
gold.
is as much as I could make in a year. Our economy is suffering.
I relay everything basically. I have my finger in the ear so everyone can hear what he was saying.
I'm right next to you, brother.
Well, everyone else.
There's not other people around us, sis.
Oh yes, I forget. I'm so used to us
About
being
9
on our
o'clock
own.
now.
Already? The fuck? Like we just got done with our fucking show.
Yeah, I guess I'm speeding it up too much. Well, maybe 15 minutes past. Not yet. We'll say it's been 5 minutes.
I was gonna say, fuck, all we do is talk to a dwarf or whatever. Jesus.
How
Sorry,
slow did you
sorry,
fucking
keep
talk to
going.
me?
Oh fuck. Okay.
I have like a schedule of what happens. So
Okay. Well, I would like to fuck, brother. Should we follow him?
I think we shall.
Okay. I'll do another distraction, or we should both stealth.
So the door he went through is protected by 4 guards, one of them being an elite guard.
Oh, fucking that one?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Fuck that one.
Okay, brother. If I do this distraction, I'm fucking... You better get in.
Give me 1 second.
You know what,
Okay.
actually? You could be in charge of the next performance. I'll sneak in. You can do the distraction.
You have an hour.
Yeah.
I'll say that.
Well, do you have pass without trace at all?
You can cast it on me.
Okay, I'm gonna cast it on you then. Fuck it. I'm gonna cast it on you, and then I'll do the next show.
Okay. And then you can do the stupid distraction this time.
I'll make sure to do my best, sister.
Yes,
Stay
your
alive.
best.
I'll describe the room so you can try to come up with an idea. So it's an extremely tall ballroom. There's several people milling about, kind of in the bottom layer. There's a few people at the top layer on the balcony area. There's the musicians playing their instruments. There's several people occupied with that. So there's some people going in and out of the lounge. There's as for the room itself, there's several lanterns along the walls. There's the guards at several doors. And there's a couple chandeliers lighting up the area.
How? What do I have? Are the chandeliers held up by rope or?
It's a chain.
Chain. Yeah. Would you say strong enough chain where a crossbow won't do?
You don't know.
Okay, fuck.
I will say you have spider climb.
Yeah, but if I do that, then they can just look up.
Yeah, but you're causing a distraction.
That's true.
Yeah, but if something falls to the ground, the first thing people do is they're gonna peer up to see what caused it from falling.
Is the chandelier held up there, or is it is it attached to the roof, or is it one of those things where the rope goes up to the roof and then comes back down somewhere else?
No, it's attached. It's bolted to the roof.
Okay.
Yeah. Fuck.
What can you do here?
Oh.
I hand you my alchemist flask. Light something on fire and be like, oh, hello, fire, fire! No, not the alchemist. I give you a tinderbox. Brother. Shall we do the classic 911? One of us hides, lights a fire. The other one, while not looking, goes, oh no, fire!
Sis, I wouldn't do it any other way.
While hiding, with Pass Without a Trace, I like to light, fucking anything on fire, like a wall, furniture.
There's the snack bar as a tablecloth.
I'll light that tablecloth on
It's
fire.
downstairs. Okay, sure.
And then I'll start making my way back
light
up.
the corner. Make a sleight of hand.
18.
That works. No one sees you do it.
Awesome. Alright, cool.
I'll say you just throw a match under the table.
And then I see the fire.
Yeah, so after about 15 seconds, the frills on the end of the tablecloth kind of start to singe an ember. And then within seconds, the flames travel up the sides of the tablecloth and start to spread.
Everybody calm down. There's something happening over here. There's a fire.
There are
Very
several
dramatic.
screams as people start to run and panic. Several people start to run out of the main entrance, and a few servants run up and kind of start. One of them takes a like handkerchief and starts to fan it, and that just spreads it. And another one goes, quick, to the kitchen, get a bucket of water.
I want to shout out saying,
God, we need some assistance here.
Yeah, okay. A couple of the guards will come down. They start making trips to the kitchen.
I'll try
Tell
to...
Gordon we need a pail of water. What do you mean he's missing? Whatever, get water from the dishes. Use that.
Okay, I would like to
people start
sneak
kinda-
into that room if I'm able to. But-
Yeah, there's still the elite guard and one other guard standing there.
Alright, looks like I'm gonna sneak past them.
Okay, you're gonna need a high stealth check. Go ahead
All right,
and roll
what's my bonus, brother? With Pass Without Trace.
That's a plus 10.
Plus 10. Fuck yes. Okay, come on. Okay, that's
Oh, I got an idea to help you.
okay.
How far away is that snack table from the guards?
it. It's underneath them, under the balcony.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create water to douse the flames, but I'm also gonna create, I'm gonna actually see if that smoke goes up there.
30.
To help make a little cloud. You think that will help? Oh,
30?
never mind. Yeah, shit.
That plus 10 is a lot. That plus 10 is a fucking
Yeah.
ton.
That means you rolled a nat 20?
No.
Or you have your own
I have my
modifier? Oh, yeah,
dex.
well, you make it through.
Yeah, I was gonna say I have my dex. It's not much, but it got me to the 20, and then
innovative, and you're over here rolling
Right.
fucking golden numbers.
yeah, I'm gonna change dice. I want
You
a harder
somehow-
challenge.
You like hug the wall and guys kind of walk behind them as they're kind of peering into the crowd to see what's happening, and you slip through the door. It's not locked. This one's not locked.
Okay.
So you find yourself in a long hallway with doors on either side. There are
Oh shit.
2 on the left, 1 on the right, and then the actual hallway kind of branches out into a T shape up ahead.
I like to listen at each of the doors. What do I hear?
Perception check.
Okay. New dice. Come on, don't be too bad. Oh, that's not. I said not that bad. Okay, that's 13.
Okay, the only thing you can actually hear is maybe some retching coming from the first door on the left.
Yeah. I like to ever so quietly peek the door. Oh wait, can I look through the keyhole?
Yeah, but with your perception check from before, you didn't see anything.
Alright, I'll ever so gently, stealthily peek the door open on the first room.
It's a bathroom.
Cool. I'll go to the other doors and sneakily peek the door open.
As you open the bathroom door, the retching is obviously coming from one of the buckets.
Yeah, I assume so. That man doesn't need to be bothered. That man's having a bad enough night. Is it Gordon?
All right. I mean, you'd have to walk in to find out.
Fuck it. Okay, I'm just gonna go peek the other doors.
Okay. Yeah, the second door on the left is a small library, and the door on the right is a kind of a smaller dining area. This is where Barkas did his thing earlier.
I see. The library. Is there anyone in the library?
Nope.
Is it big? Or is it just a room full of books?
It's medium size.
It's just...
I'd say maybe like 100 feet by 80 feet.
Okay, not bad. Okay, so it's just like just a medium-sized library full of books.
Right. Yeah.
Okay, then I'll go to the T section and look left and right.
Yeah. So at the T section, looking straight ahead, the wall is covered in windows that overlook the courtyard, where you can see the large cloth draped over the strange figure. And to the left and right, the hallway continues and then goes around the corner, kind of wrapping around the courtyard.
Over the earbuds. Shh, Darkus! Darkus, hello? Hello, Darkus?
Yes.
Darkus?
Yes, it's
Yes,
me,
I'm here.
Darkus.
I'm here.
Oh, you're here.
Hello, where are you?
Heading towards the Duke's room
Okay.
on the second floor.
Okay, I'm overlooking the courtyard right now. Be careful, there's a
By the
man who
way-
just showed up in a black cape. He's apparently friends with the
Darkus.
Duke. He might show up.
Darkus,
Okay.
you would have seen it at this. You would have seen this as you walked to the bedroom. You know, from where he is, he needs to turn left to get to where you are.
Is he coming towards my direction?
He's standing at kind of a junction in the hallways.
Alright, I'll wait for him to walk by so I can head into the Duke's room.
Okay, cool. What's right?
Right is the where he came up from the staircase and then went into the little lounge,
Okay, seeing
and where he hid the body on the balcony.
seeing this staircase, I turn the other way and go left.
Okay, sure.
I'll say, "Oh, hey, Darkus."
For Denninmin, just to make this interesting for you as well, I'm gonna have you make a stealth check to see if you can get through while the fire is spreading, to try to catch up with them.
Ooh, brother, join us.
Okay. What do I need to roll? Sorry.
Stealth.
Oh, stealth. Okay. That is unnatural 20.
That works. The fire's gotten to the point where the guards are almost completely obsessed with it. And you slip through and follow behind. You hear the retching coming from the bathroom to your left. And up ahead you see...
A juncture?
Doggonnet turn left.
Wait, can we hear the person retching from each other's earpieces?
Only so the way it works is you can only hear if you press your finger to it, then that activates them.
And since we haven't specified that, no.
Okay, I just want a clarification on that.
I look at Darkus. Do you know who's throwing up? Is that you?
It was supposed to be. Wait.
No, you didn't hear this.
No, but
as you passed by earlier.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Darkus didn't.
Oh, there's a person. He's like retching.
I think I know who it might be. I think.
Okay.
I could be wrong.
Gordon, the
It
chef's
might be
missing.
the chef. It might be him, considering the food was getting spoiled by this vial that collected from the other chef.
Can I smell the vial?
I like her.
Yeah, I'll hand it over
okay,
to you.
sure. You walk up to him. Actually, since you're back, Darkus, I need you to make a. So you hear before. I should have said this before. I'm sorry. As before the other two came up here, around about when they told you the strange figure was arriving, you heard footsteps coming from behind you.
Okay.
So I'm gonna need you. I'll say, since it already happened, I'll say you just ducked behind like a pillar or something, and you saw them walk into the Duke's room. It was the Duke and the strange figure, the short man in the black robe with the hidden face.
Okay.
Oh, Darkus, hello. Once again.
Yeah, so you want to sniff the vial, make an Arcana check.
Okay. Oh. I don't
So
have
while he's
proficiency.
sniffing, I'll let him know that.
Oh my God,
I
nat
saw
20.
the Duke and the strange figure roll.
Nat 20, okay. Being an infernal creature yourself, it's not so. Whenever you've been cut in the past, you've noticed just like an odd thing about your blood is that it smells a little more sweet than humans. This blood smells like that.
I like to. I'm guessing before I've licked my finger if I cut it or whatever, tasted my own blood. Can I ever so slightly dip the tip of my finger and just ever so lightly dab it on my tongue?
Yeah.
Does
Make
it?
a Constitution saving throw.
Let me see. That's a 6 in Constitution, my boys. That's.
You got a 6?
That was no. So that's it was a 15. Now it's a 13.
13. Okay. I'll keep that in mind.
Thank you. Does it taste like my blood?
Yeah, a lot stronger though.
Ugh. That tastes like my blood.
Shouldn't have tasted it.
Why taste your fucking blood, sis?
What? I've licked my own wounds before, have you not?
Randomly?
Yeah, exactly.
Why'd you
Don't
taste
judge.
it though? You shouldn't have done that.
Because it
If
smells like
Gordon's
my
in there
blood.
throwing up because of it.
Oh
Okay, but
shit.
if Gordon's in there throwing up,
Well, maybe if
You
it's
don't
my
think it'll
blood, I wouldn't be
affect you?
affected.
as far as you know,
Okay. Shh. Okay, sorry. Let's just listen in at the door.
is there any way we can get him to throw it up?
I don't know. Do you have a way to make him throw up?
I want to be
I can punch him
pretty.
in the
Gag
stomach
me.
really hard. I can punch him really hard in the stomach
I was
and
gonna say,
get him to try and throw it up, or do the Heimlich.
Yeah, make a medicine check.
I'm sorry for what I'm about to do.
Oh no. Why?
16 flat.
Sure. You puke.
I grab my treasure sack when I start feeling it coming up.
Okay, you puke into your treasure sack.
That's no longer used for treasure.
Yeah, sorry. I can't have you incapacitated for this mission.
It sounded like someone's vomiting over there. By the Duke's bedroom?
Oh, fuck you.
No one's supposed to be over there.
Quickly hide. We all hide.
Yep.
You fuck.
Okay, everyone make stealth checks.
No!
Use prestidigitation if you have it.
I prestidigitation to smell.
Okay, what's everyone's stealth check?
20. Flat.
18 plus 11, 29.
I have
Okay.
plus 10, right? Still?
Yeah.
Oh, thank
Yeah,
God.
that's like
Okay,
lower.
22.
Okay,
Oh
you
my
guys
God.
hide and duck into the shadows, maybe behind various statues or paintings or something. I don't know. You somehow managed to hide in this fairly nondescript hall.
If it's very, if it's dark, I like to imagine, because we're jesters, we do that classic Scooby-Doo thing where we just put on the furniture pieces, act like we're the furniture.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, they put a pillow on my back and I sit there like...
Two women turn the corner. Darkus, you recognize these are the same two guards that saw you earlier, and the woman is no longer charmed. And she says, I swear, I heard someone over here. It's probably the guy in the bathroom. Or he drank too much. No, it came from over here. I swear, someone's over here.
Can I use prestidigitation to create the sound of someone vomiting extra loud from Gordon's direction? Or sorry, the guy's direction.
Make a performance check.
You gotta roll.
That's not good. My God, why are my rolls bad right now? 17.
Okay, that's good enough.
Oh, thank God. I rolled a 9.
Yeah, it's the guy in the bathroom. Maybe we should check on him. Yeah, sure. It's just something weird is happening. That guard from before, I swear he cast a spell on me or something, because... I don't know. And they turn around and leave.
I'm going to flick you up the fucking head, Darkus.
I'm gonna do it too, so we both.
What'd I
both
do?
At the same
Yeah,
time,
at the
like
same
twins
time.
split.
Fucking yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Your
What
ears
if I knock him
ring.
out? Sure.
Okay, shh. Let's go listen at the door. Okay, come on. Can we all make a perception check?
The thing with this door is it's solid, dark oak, like wood. There's no keyhole or anything. You could put your
Okay.
ear up to it, but it would be a high DC. If you want to each make perception checks, go for it.
Hold on, I might have a spell for this.
Yeah, I don't have any spell like that. I just looked.
Fuck, no I don't.
Do you need me to roll a perception?
Yeah, we're all gonna do perception, I guess.
18.
Wait. I have a mirror. Can I ever so slightly slide the mirror under the door and see if I can see anything?
There's no room under the door.
Fuck. Okay.
Question.
Yeah, fuck it.
Question, real
Perception.
quick. Do these stools
I
come
got-
with anything we could use to hear through the other side of the door? Like, you know how some thieves can use a tub to hear?
Not based on what's in. No, it's mostly for picking locks or breaking traps.
Do I have?
Because I know that these tools also come with a little mirror you could use to look around the corner. That's all I was asking.
Right, but there's no. This door seems specifically designed to not be able to have anyone spy on the other side. It's extremely
Oh, no
thick
worries.
and there's no gaps or anything.
So do I hear anything with my 18?
With an 18, no.
I rolled a 22.
You roll okay, 20. So you're able to hear. It sounds like scraping, like someone's dragging something heavy across the floor.
I know that sound. Sounds like someone's dragging across the floor.
I relate it to everyone.
What do you think we should do, guys?
If we go in, maybe we can catch him by surprise. Take him out. All three of us. We can do it. Quick. Close the door, lock it, can't get out, and then we just beat the shit out of them.
Very
I wouldn't
ballsy.
recommend doing that because we don't know what's in there. If you really think we can take them out, go for it. I'll join in, but I really don't think it's a good idea. We might blow our cover. I
Fine.
already wasted both my scrolls.
You two hide. I have an idea.
All right.
Oh god. Okay, yeah, we tucked to the side of the doors, on one side, on each side, kind of thing.
Cool. I'm just gonna push the doors
I
open.
rolled 18 for stealth, just in case.
It's locked.
Oh, my key. Sis.
I take
You
the
may need
key
the key.
quietly, not saying anything.
You
or
try
looking
your
for it.
keys and none of them work.
Can I take... Darkus, did I see you have a thieves' tools?
Yes.
May
Here
I...
you go.
Thank you. I'd like to try and pick the lock.
Yep, roll it.
Okay, well, I don't have... okay. That's an 18.
18 just passes. You
Oh,
spend
I was
maybe
gonna say.
5 minutes fiddling with the lock, and at the point when you're just about to give up, it clicks and the door just creaks open ever so
I'll
slowly.
light it quietly. Like a shadow. With past out a trace.
Whisper.
Yeah.
The door
Uh,
barely creaks open. And I fucking... 22 again, stealth in.
Okay, sure.
Thank God for that pass out a trace, Kuna, not gonna lie. I would have failed twice by now.
You're welcome.
And the thieves' tools, don't forget that.
Yes, thank you, tools.
Yeah, don't forget our buddy.
So who
Barkas.
else? Is it just him going?
I'll go in as well if I can. I rolled an 18 on myself.
Okay. What about you, Kuna?
Oh, so stealth roll?
If you want to go in.
Yeah, I'm going in.
What do I see as I go in?
18.
Okay. The room. There's nobody standing in here. There is a large bed, clearly, very very comfortable. There's a bookshelf, a small door to a personal balcony with a single chair. There's an armchair, and there's a cabinet, a wardrobe, and a dresser.
I might immediately turn around and put a lock. The lock that Lavender gave us, the one with the little key. And fucking just lock that door if anyone tries to run out.
While he's doing that, can I contact Lavender and ask him, what kind of artifact are you looking for?
I don't know.
Shit. Denninmin,
As
have
far as
you
we know, it
found
should be
anything
that
else?
tower outside. But other than that, what else?
Denninmin.
Well, all I know is he's rich and he's been rumored to practice necromancy, but I don't know how much faith I put in that.
Lavender, please, could you go investigate the courtyard? Use your charms. You're a bar, for God's sake.
Yes, that's a
That
good
weird,
idea.
shady servant said that he heard screaming in the basement floor area, so necromancy is something they might be doing right now.
Can I
Before I
roll a
knock
check
them
to
out,
see
he
if I
told me.
know something about necromancy and like the screaming and everything like that?
Yeah, make an Arcana check.
Mac, I swear to God, if this goes from a spy theme to a fucking horror theme at the end,
Oh,
I'm
I
gonna
would never.
I'm gonna slap you with
17.
both my tails.
17. As far as
Yeah.
what you know about necromancy, there are various gods of undeath. Necromancy is obviously the act trying to bring someone back to life with magic.
Oh, I'm a cleric. Can I roll religion?
Yeah, go for it.
Can I roll or just leave it to them?
Yeah, you can all roll.
What are we rolling? Religion or?
Religion, Arcana, or yeah.
19.
I'll roll Arcana since it's the same
Okay,
as religion.
with the 19, something clicks in your head.
Nat 20, 21.
Okay, both of you. The blood from earlier being described as infernal and the claims of necromancy bring you both to the same conclusion. There's a demon prince who is not a god, but he is incredibly powerful, almost to the point where he is one. His name is Orcus, and he is the king of undead.
Fuck. Is he
Shit.
fucking with a... Oh.
This ain't good. This ain't good at all.
Yeah, Darkus,
Like-
me and you look at each other, and then fucking Denninmin is like, I have no clue what's going on.
What are you guys looking at each other for?
Yeah.
You hear something over the radio. It's Lavender. And I got close enough to peek under the curtain, and it seems to be a statue.
Is it to a god? Or a demon?
I don't know, I only see the feet, but chubby toes, I'll tell you that.
Not time to be making jokes, Lavender.
No?
We might be dealing with a god of death, demon.
Oh.
What the fuck?
Well, he did have chubby toes.
Thank you. Thank you, Lavender. And then I would like to fucking go to a door and listen, see if I can figure out where these two dudes are.
The only door is the one you came through.
Wait, but we didn't see them come out here.
That's correct.
Something was moved.
Can I look around and see if I can find anything?
Yeah, is there like
Perception
straight
check.
marks on the
Hitting
floor?
Yeah, can you do a percep- yeah, I was gonna say perception check so we can see.
Yeah,
16.
perception check.
13 plus 3,
16.
16.
3.
Okay. There are scrape marks by the wardrobe.
Yeah, I got
Fucking
10, so I'm not seeing shit.
3. I look at the door.
Uh,
So,
Yeah, again, by the wardrobe.
okay. Then I guess we push. I guess I have the 19 strength. I can push. If you're too weak to do it, men.
I got a 19 in strength. I can push.
You always see
Oh.
the strong.
I like to
family
squeeze your
says-
arm and say, strong man.
I'll squeeze your arms too and say the same thing.
I'm
I'm gonna let them
Roman.
do their thing.
Or strong tiefling.
So-
Very strong.
How do you know I'm tiefling?
You.
I look at you very,
Oh, yeah, that's
very
true.
concerned. Very concerned, I look at you. And then, brushing it off, I push the wardrobe.
Yeah, so you guys gather around this wardrobe and you all push, and it scrapes across the ground with a noise that is familiar to you, Denninmin. It's the same sound you heard before, the sound of wood against wood. And slowly but surely, you reveal an entryway, an archway, carved with symbols in Infernal.
Ooh, I read Infernal.
Does anyone read Infernal? Praise,
Tieflings
it
naturally
reads,
get it.
praise be Orcus, god of death. And the doorway leads into a dark, vertical tunnel with a spiral staircase descending into the darkness. And I'm gonna probably end it there for the night.
Yeah, that's fine, yeah. If you enjoyed that episode, then look for more at youtube.com/wolfer28, Spotify at Building a Guild of Adventures, or if you really want to watch us record our stories in person, or maybe our DMs write for our sessions or build maps, join us at Twitch at the Guild of Adventures. Thank you very much, and have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye-bye.